last time you guys left off getting the shit beat out of you, but also beating the shit out of some fire elementals.
I died, but I lived.
I don't think anybody died. I think you all just got fucked up. I think it was pretty close. I think I was too lazy to track it, like actual, hey, you have to go put them out and all that crap. So kind of just left everyone with what they had and such, and that was it. I know everyone was low as fuck. I think it was like, God, I don't remember the combined HP. I think it was like a combined 30-something HP or some shit like that. So, error occurred while rendering this roll template. Is that you guys or me? I didn't do any custom work in here. I'm seeing an error thing pop up in the Roll20 chat, so I don't know if it's like just being Roll20, but so you guys level up. I believe everyone told me the feat that you're taking. I think. Just to double check, just to make sure I got everybody. Andrew, do you know what feat you took?
That's right.
No.
Oops.
So Andrew forgot what feat he took. Who else? Jack, did you remember what feat you took? He's looking right now. Awesome. Nash, which one did you take?
I took Slasher.
That's right, I do remember that one. Noche, do you know what you took?
Tough.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I do remember that one because, tough into Vitality Master. So you get tough this level. The next level, you get to start using the Vitality Master. Vashir.
Never ask history questions.
Interesting. History and what was the other one? Yeah, I mean, it does make a lot of sense. Colin, I heard that one. What was the other skill? You said history, or was it just history? I didn't even read the fucking... Oh, okay. Alright. And then...
We really forgot to level up my character, so I'll be looking at spells.
Fuck.
I was like, not gonna lie. I was focused on finals and forgot, so...
I'm gonna try to avoid combat this week, for that reason as one, and then two, because there's just a lot of stuff to talk about and, like, work inside of this next location. I totally got, like, a quarter of the way, and then forgot,
I couldn't remember why I couldn't remember until I was like, oh, wait.
Yeah, because so just as a heads up to everyone, Sean and I had a talk. We are going to rework / it's probably going to end up ultimately being a nerf to his armor and stuff, because we feel like, he told me as a player this, that he feels like it's more his items are showing up than his build, so we want to bring the power down so it feels like the items are supporting him rather than creating his power, because it seems like the items are overtuned. You're welcome. I was in a great place mentally when I made those. So that will be a thing, as everyone knows, is we're going to probably hit the power and like high AC for him down, so he will feel much less of a tank and like impossible to hit, so he will get hit more often, but he'll also be able to use the items as like support to him rather than he supports the items. So yeah, I guess, I mean, if you want to take a feat just in case we do combat, because you guys could run into combat where you're going. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'll just run it as I would, and I'm gonna take fighter initiate twice. In the rebuild if we do that, so I'll just take one of the fighter initiates here.
Okay.
I'll send you a fighting style as we move along.
Okay.
Actually, I'm better than I thought I was.
Andrew, you shouldn't. What? You have 4th level spells.
No.
No, it's level 7. I was retarded. Never mind, I forget. Bad at math. Andrew and Noche, have you guys decided on your feats? Never mind, Noche. My brain. Andrew, you decided.
Crushing him.
No. No.
So, I just imagined like I put my fucking finger
reaches through the screen.
You may hear him scream if that happens. I'm gonna be real with you. My finger touches you. So, on that note, we'll just move into the story. It is going to be a lot. There, probably not going to be a whole lot of combat as a heads up today, just because there's a lot going on in my brain for trying to get things succinct, so to say. Me reworking Leos has led me to start reworking everything that I am touching. So, just be aware for everyone that I am touching and messing with everything in my D&D sessions, because that's who I am as a person. I do one thing, I have to do it across all. My ADHD doesn't let me stay on one track because of hyperfixation. And anyways, so you guys end up beating these fire elementals, and as the flames of battle dwindle and the heat and the sweat on your guys' foreheads begins to steam away, and as you guys are slowly rising, barely standing on your swords and on your legs, as you guys are shaking and weakened by the intense pressure of this fight and how difficult it showed to be, you guys almost hear what sounds like a chain snapping and falling apart, as you hear almost like metal clanging into the ground, but then almost immediately overwhelmed by the sound of flames bursting out from the edges of this fire. And you see that and now beyond the flames, as the flames on the edge of the arena out here begin to slowly die down and become more of a visage of fire rather than a true burden of fire that you guys couldn't pass through. You guys see a large being beyond it that sits wrapped in chains. You guys saw this being before, but it was almost like an image before, but now it seems real. You can reach out, you can touch it, you can see this being, although maybe not from where you are. It seems to be standing above, not standing, he seems to be chained and wrapped above where you guys stand currently. And the chains that held the creature's head tight into the rest of its body begin to were loosened and gone, and now the creature with head still buried inside of itself, whether it's due to some magical purposes or some sort of binding chains that live within the creature, whatever's going on here, this creature looks to you all, and you hear a voice that erupts into your head. It feels initially as if something whispers a fire into your ear. It sparks, it burns for a few seconds, and then after a moment, I can type, that's awesome. After a few moments, you hear only two words quickly, and they are, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
I do not have much time or energy before I am once again put to rest. I am Zaman Rule. I have only a few things to say, and I cannot answer questions yet. Your breaching of the planes here has shown that you are finding ways to release us from these chains that hold us down and bind. They keep us here so they may rule the planes with their prejudice in mind. They cause their chaos to breach the material, consume everything. If you are able to release us from these chains, we can help you push them back. But you have to find potent areas connected to the planes. I assume that you found something connected to fire to bring yourselves here. Something of equal potency, or greater potency, is what you should seek. Release these chains, and see that you will have new allies against the chaos that is the evil elements, and the elemental evil. And as he begins to say this next sentence, you almost hear the voice and the power and the flames beyond, like the flames in front of you begin to like rise, and the creature begins to dwindle behind it. He says one final thing: "We are the balance that the world seeks. You are the scales, and you must weigh it equally. I look forward." And then he just cuts off, and the flame ignites. And as that happens, you guys are like waking up outside of the fire again. You guys are in the city. Let me bring it up. Of Cloakwood. Circle. Druid. Grove, whatever. And as you guys arrive, you guys see around you that the ground is seared to quite a great degree. It goes out just past like the areas where the houses and the fire watchers sit and reside over the fire. And as you look around and taking a few moments, you know, it's almost like a blinding light coming back here. Despite being in an area full of fire, it is still, you know, flame charged for its light. It's not the sun and nature that it brightens everything. And as you guys get back out, you see, again, the ground is seared, and you see a few things happening around you that seem at first confusing, but make more sense as you guys put it together. You see what looks like the fire watchers. A few of them have seem like they're concentrating and focused on spells, and as you look around, you see creatures entangled in vines and wrapped up in these large walls of like thorny creations. You see some. You see Thalmor literally has like 4 like what looks like fire cultists like buried under her boot, as she's holding like one in each of her hands by their necks, and she seems to be talking to some of the another fire watcher that you know, almost in the same size as her. It's actually bigger than her, but Rogar, you know, he holds he's literally sitting on multiple defeated cultists, while he seems to have one tossed over one of his shoulders. You see the Archdruid even seems to have be taking care of the people around, as you see some of the people in the area have burn scars on them. It seems to be being taken care of, but they seem to be pretty deep and wounded. You see other fire watchers, you know, doing other things that would be, looks like either aiding or aiding the people that have been burned and hurt, or you see them doing something that seems like they have engaged the foes and they are stopping them. Inside of some vines, you even see pierced through its body and probably dead, based on what you see, at like a large minotaur with armor and a weapon and these weird looking gauntlets on its body. You see quite a bit going on here. It takes you guys a few minutes to process everything, but the fire watchers see you all wake up, but they seem a little focused on what they're doing currently. And they seem to be conversing with each other, conversing with the people around them, talking to, you know, other members of the Fire Watchers, also talking to Thalmor and the Archdruid, and just they seem to all be collecting themselves and focusing on the aid that they're rendering, rather than the people that they have defeated and are quite literally sitting and standing on.
Is there any area that obviously needs more help? People who need to have water, or people who need to be brought to medical tents or anything, or any areas that fighting is still happening at?
No, everything seems to be mostly like taken care of. And even the things that are, you know, currently being taken care of seem to be taken care of. It seems as though you have missed all the chaos that has ensued.
Well, I guess, should we wait for someone to approach us, or should we find one of the fire watchers, or go to the Archdruid and see if where he needs us at the moment?
I vote that we lay down and take a nap.
That does sound kind of nice.
Can't exactly help others if we can't help ourselves.
All right. I'll stand by and watch while you guys get some rest.
We should do the thing with the talking to the people. Probably.
Right. Who does any of the fire watchers look like they have any moment to speak, or at least would be able to talk while they're doing their task?
I mean, most of them seem like they could probably multitask what they're doing.
All right, I'll approach to any of them that are closest. And it looks like you had some trouble out here. Is everyone okay?
Who'd you say that again to?
Just
or who'd you say to?
Whoever is going to be the closest.
Probably Thalmor and Rogar. Are as you approach them, they kind of look to you and they look you up and down. They see you guys are, kind of fucked up, and they raise an eyebrow, look at each other, and they say, "You've missed." This is Rogar. "You've missed all of the commotion."
I assure you, we had plenty of commotion.
He looks back at you, and then shakes his head, and then looks to you again, Nash, and says, "We have the entire situation handled, albeit I believe that the Archdruid would like to speak with you about what had occurred and the initiation of this process, for lack of better words. So I would seek him and speak to him as soon as you possibly can, before he seeks you."
Oh, of course. If there's anything that we can do, let us know. But for now, we'll stay out of your way to handle your people the best that you know how.
He just nods his head and then begins conversing with Dalmor. They just seem to be trading stories about how they beat up some people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And off to the Archdruid then.
Yes.
So you guys approach the Archdruid, and he is currently engaged in conversation with a few people, trying to take care of them, and he's just kind of comforting some people after having when my brain decides to work. He seems, after whatever has conversed here, like whatever situation has arisen and happened, he just seems to be mostly comforting people. Although, just to hit, like, beyond him, you see what looks like a pile of people wrapped in, like, just thorns and vines and, like, it looks like bushes have arisen from the ground. Just all kinds of things are literally wrapped around, like probably over a dozen people.
Do we recognize any of them?
No, because they're all fire cultists.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe we just pass one by and we just, like, I didn't know,
Ronak, is it all right if we speak with you?
It might be the best. Come, let's just have this conversation not in front of the people already frightened.
Lead the way.
He just kind of takes you guys into the big tent, the dome, and just kind of talks quickly. And he just says, he looks to you simply and says, "I need you to relay what has happened inside to me, so that I may understand this entire situation before I begin to ask my questions and point more at you."
When we went into the fire, this time there was somebody there.
A female tiefling.
She was, observing Zaman Rule, and when we arrived, she gave us some pretty nasty threats, and then the trial commenced. After working together, we were able to pass the initial trial, but even more beasties came, and it's rough, but we were able to fell them. Zaman Rule was released and thanked us, and before he had to leave or rest, whatever he's doing, he let us know that there's other trials that need to be faced.
When you say Zaman Rule, sorry I interrupted you. I thought there was like
no worries.
But as you do say that, he does, like, his eyes like raise and he's like, "Oh," but continue.
And after he faded is when we awoke into the chaos that you had to be finishing up with.
Did it?
Yes.
Okay, just make sure before I fucking begin to speak. He he nods his head and says, "It does not surprise me. The fire has been a conduit of the plane of fire for a very long time. Possibly the reason that it is able to stay ignited near permanently. So, it is not surprising that you were able to find a connection and find yourselves there. But the fact that you were able to directly come in contact with the Prince of Good in the Plains of Fire is an immense achievement for fighting back these." And he kind of looks beyond the tent, and you can see him looking at all of the fucked up little cultist people. It seems as though whatever you did was a great path forward. It seems as if you were able to step into the plane of fire itself and find a source of the cultist power. At some points when you were fighting in there, a large burst of energy erupted from the fire, scorching the ground, as you can see, and as soon as that happened, out of the fire that happened, some of the cultists appeared. And beyond that, they came from the front gates. The guards were able to hold back a few of them, but many of them stormed past. And then he begins to explain like how it went down. It was just like your typical battle. They, fought back and forth. He was able to take down some of them. They were really focused on trying to like incapacitate them and stop them from getting any forward, to stop them from hurting anybody. He just kind of goes to explain what, when, why, how the whole thing goes down. And it's just like your again typical battle scenario. And at the end of it all, it seemed as though you were all the culprits for a second, as if you had initiated it. So we all sat, and while helping some of the people that were closer to the fire when the burst of energy happened, we wanted to wait for you. If you hadn't came back, we would have had to resort to some nefarious means to make sure that you were brought to trial here. But we are glad to see that you are back, and it seems as though you are on our side.
Yes. We don't know all that's going on, and we may have made some mistakes while we've been here, but we want the best for Cloakwood and to stop whatever these cultists are doing.
As do we. As do many other people who would still be your enemy before they'd be their enemy. So, I ask that you allow us to work side by side with you so that we may find advantages against these beings that disrupt the balance of elements, and the balance within the plane that we live on now. We want to get our portals up and running once more, so that you have ways to navigate towards the elemental planes. It will take some time, that I can assure and promise you. Quite a bit of it, at the very least. But I ask that... I'll be out of here, hold on. Any time that you are able to enter a region that is attached to the elemental planes, that you notify us so that we may investigate and hopefully empower these portals as it happens. We don't think that sending you through any of them anytime soon is of any degree of safe or important as of right now, but it does not mean that it is not on our radar, and because those exist. It is not on our docket in the moment. We want to be able to do it, but we need to do it in a way that makes sense. Sending you to your death in the plains now is not a worthy sacrifice in the slightest. So as you come upon these, I would appreciate if you were able to send us messages, whether by bird or magic would be the best. A courier may not make it here. We would much appreciate it so that we may develop a better plan as time goes on to assist you and hopefully restore balance to not just the elements, but the material plane.
Does this mean you'll be willing to have open communication with the Altissimum Oculus?
It will take some time before we can establish whether they are worth working with or not. I do not want to say no, but I'm not going to say yes either. But nature is all about balance. And that includes both ways. Sometimes bad things are supposed to happen when it comes to nature. Death is natural, as is a fire sometimes. But it is about not disrupting that balance. If these individuals you speak of do not seek to disrupt the balance and they can prove themselves to not want to do so, then we can aid them as they would aid us. But we have seen you prove yourselves to be working towards disrupting this imbalance. So we will work with you as long as you work with us.
I think that would be most agreeable.
Thank you. And I'm so sorry all of this has been happening to all of you.
He just kind of like looks at you half blankly.
Is there anything else that you'll need us to do? Any help throughout Cloakwood? Or would it be alright if we rested for today and prepared for our travels back home tomorrow?
We should be fine. Although, maybe when everything has calmed down and you're able to find yourselves in a better situation, you speak with Rogar. He may have some important information in regards to this dragon that we have been speaking of that lies in our minds.
Sounds
May I
like
ask
a
you
plan.
something?
What'd you say, Jack?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. He just looks at you, Noche.
We're seeking to restore the balance and to push back against these cultists. However, we need more allies by our sides, and we are seeking to also restore another number of factions, once among them called the Emerald Enclave. The issue they are facing right now is they don't have a wise or strong leader to guide them. I was wondering if there's anyone amongst your people that would be able to essentially be willing to leave this grove in order to seek out and lead others.
I do not believe I have anybody ready as of right now. I do not have anyone under me that would be able to, and the Fire Watchers are most important here. Thalmor is very hardy and positive, but I do not believe that leading people in more mana than battle is suited for her, and I do not have anybody else that I can think of that could replace any of the Fire Watchers to send them individually as well. But I have some old friends in old places that I could attempt to send a few ravens towards and see where we may end up on that endeavor.
Thank you. Any help you can provide, we will most welcome.
He does that.
Well then, shall we... Honestly, I would rather take a rest, but shall we meet this individual then?
Rogar?
I went to the party. Yeah, Rogar. I totally blanked their names.
It's okay, I forgot his name too.
He was talking with Talmor last and directed us to Brannick, so I believe that would be good now.
So what's your guys' next stop?
Give him a bow and look for Rogar, I guess.
So, you find him outside the fire again, literally sitting on cultists.
We had to chat with Brannick, and things seem to be cleared up for right now, but he said that you might have some information for us about the dragon and maybe some other things.
I guess it is the best time we speak then. Thamor, if you could. And she shrugs her shoulders, and then she kind of like starts yelling about to get people to start moving on and getting back to their home so that we can figure stuff up. He looks at you all, sits there for a few moments. I will be quick and to the point with what I have to say. Erdre is the name of the being inside of that cave. He used to be my master. If I am correct and it is him, which I am most certain that it is, he is a dragon of ancient proportions. Age, wisdom, and power. Albeit he is approaching, likely, in the next century or so, the end of his life. A dragon's life is interesting. They live for millennia. Multiple. Some can live for as long as an archdruid, if not, twice as long. Some of them reach the status of becoming a worm. But when their time comes, they wither and fall soon. They die within 7 days. And it happens very quickly. I don't know what caused him to turn against people, hole up in that cave and become a recluse and a danger. But if you find any information on him, I ask that if it comes time and you must slay him, that you bring me with you. He made many of us promise a long time ago that if the time comes, and this was something that happened when we were young, at the turn of all this chaos with the elementals, that if he turns, something happens to him, that it will not be of his own volition, and that he asks that we are the ones to end him, to bring it about his ruin, so that he does not cause any more destruction than that of those who are deserving of it. So if you choose to go investigate, if you choose when you choose to go there, because I assume that it will need to be done at some point, that you come by here once more, so that I may aid you in this, and seek the end of the one who taught me how to bring war and balance it with peace. I dropped my hot sauce packet. That was the end of his statement.
Oh.
And then I dropped my hot sauce packet.
It's just the way you said it fucking killed me.
You also heard the slap of it.
That thud slam down.
Just like, that's all I got.
You're welcome.
Could you tell us of what he was like before?
Have any of you, for an extended period of time, been around a dragons? And a true dragon. I don't mean kobolds or dragonkin. I mean a true dragon.
I summon out Sturm and be like, I do the Avatar thing of, ah!
He looks Sturm up and down and says, that's not a true dragon. And you can hear, like, the judgment in his tone when he says that. Like, he doesn't believe that it's a true dragon.
Sturm would just roll his eyes.
Yeah, Sturm just kind of, like, looks at you, and then he's just, like... He can't normally do this, but he's going to dissipate himself, because fuck this guy, that's why. So, after he says that, he says, true dragons are like the wisest beings that you will ever meet, in most cases. Just like a human, each dragon has a personality. They are going to differ from being to being, but typically each dragon has a personality trait associated with their chroma or their metal. Fire and red dragons, greed. Black dragons are cruel. Blue dragons are loyal. Green dragons are conniving and cunning. White dragons are cruel in a brutal way. Their strength is everything to them. But some of them stray away from this path that was given unto them by a dragon goddess of an evil name that we do not like to speak of. Erdre was one of those. He was raised around beings who worshipped and followed Bahamut. And in that nature, he knew how to bring cruelty. He knew how to bring war. He knew there was a place and time for every decision that he made, whether it be greed or power-driven. But he also realized that there had to be justice behind his actions, that he had to protect things weaker than him, that he was not born a noble dragon, but raised like one. Over the period of time, he grew and used his wisdom and empowered not just himself, but many dragonborn like myself, many kobolds through time, to follow in his and Bahamut's footsteps and become those who would contend and fight against, well, beings of great evil. There was a period in time where he wished to stop teaching, and my crew, so to call them, were the last that he drove to teach. After that, he sent us into the world to do what we must, be who we wanted to be. And that's the last I heard of him or anyone else, and that was some time ago. Now, we seek wisdom again, and we seek to put an end to what may be a cruelty unto Erdre, so that hopefully he can die in a manner that does not befit what people would assume he is, and who he truly is. He was a man, or not a man, he was a creature of great wisdom, of great morality, of great justice. And somehow, his ability to rationalize and understand when war and when peace should happen, that trumped it all. He was not raised to fight, but it was what he knew best. He was a great being, one that deserves not only a rest befitting a being as majestic as a dragon of ancient proportions, but he deserves the burial of a follower of Bahamut and a warrior's end. And I wish to give that to him, alongside beings that are worthy of his trials.
Sure.
We will prepare ourselves, and when the time comes, as you said, we'll reach out to you. And if there's any information or anything that we learn at all that relates to Erdre, we will make sure to let you know as well.
If we do have to bring an end to him, I will leave his hoard to you. And if we can rescue him, then I will put in a word to make sure that he is able to reward you thoroughly.
I think we're less concerned with the horde and reward as much as we are ensuring the safety of those around. But money doesn't hurt.
We'll be sure to provide you with any information we find, and if need be, we will bring a noble death to this majestic being.
And make sure to stop here first.
But if rescue is possible, we'll try to do our best.
He nods his head.
Now, if you don't mind,
How do you spell Erdre?
Irdray.
God damn it.
Oh man, I went Erdre with a U.
Yeah, I spelled it bootleg. I spelled it ERRDRAA.
Sometimes
It just had an E at the end.
it's phonetic. Sometimes it is not.
I'm like, fuck it. Yeah. It's like that. You said IRDIR?
Irdray.
How do you spell Zamanu? I have.
I don't know how to spell his last name. Hold on.
Okay.
I always fuck up their names. Okay, I was great. Oh wait, reverse that. It's that one. Very close, similar.
God damn it.
It's 2 A's then a single A.
Whenever I see a Z or hear a Z in a name, I want to put an H after it.
We'll get fucked. That's what you get for thinking logically in D&D. Loser.
Alright. Well, we may need some rest and we'll be... Unless there's anything else that is needed here, we may be headed out tomorrow. But if we ever find anything, we will let you know. Thank you.
He shakes his head and says, if someone tells me that they need of you, I'll tell them where to find you. But as of right now, I believe that everything seems to be settling here.
Well, with that, we will go find beds and bottles to crawl into for now.
He stands up, and he stands up on top of all the cultists instead of, like, getting off of them. And then he looks at you guys and nods his head, and he's like, he's already super tall, but now he's, like, ultra tall because he's standing on top of, like, 6 people.
What was he again?
Dragonborn, a brass Dragonborn.
Oh, Dragonborn, okay. For some reason I was thinking kobolds.
No, yeah, he's just an 8-foot kobold.
That'd be crazy.
Sick.
Oh, you think that we'll, for right now, head back to the church where they have our let's see, not an ass treehouse that we have marked on the map, and
I can imagine this is our actual map.
And get some rest and maybe talk if anyone's up for it.
Bottle in bed.
Mm-hmm.
A response.
Why do you put that there?
Oh no, someone threw a treehouse into the fire. It's just fuck us now. What's going on there? Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, I see. No, it follows.
So you guys are able to make it into this tent and find yourselves resting for a period of time.
Is the period of time long rest?
I'll allow it.
Yay.
Yeah, I would say that you guys are probably going to take some period of time to talk, relax, and prepare yourselves for travel again. So yeah, it'll be like the rest of the day you guys will leave in the morning. I don't remember. I think you guys went in, like, late afternoon. So I want to say it's probably, like... Because what happens in the fire is, like, an instance. It's not, like... The time doesn't flow the same. So, like, you guys may have been in there for, like, 2 hours, and you guys... were not, or vice versa. You guys don't know how time exactly works. It seems as though time had not moved too much. Probably maybe like 10 minutes-ish. You guys probably wouldn't even be able to tell that, I'm gonna be honest. So it's still like late afternoon right now.
Yeah. We're all beat up. Absolute fuck.
Then yeah, I'm sitting my ass down.
You guys can still talk and converse and stuff, but yeah, it would just be a...
Yeah, I don't have any activities involving myself, so if anybody wants to chat, I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
We usually find a tree where we bury them. They are not typically labeled, as death is, even by unnatural causes, it is a natural fixation of life. It is a cycle. So we lay them to rest. In an unburied tree, you can find mounds at many of the trees that circle the grove. Good luck. Make an investigation check.
You're good at those.
You will... It was difficult, took some time, but you were able to find, a mound that is most likely the culprit? That's not the word I'm looking for. Most likely the one you're looking for. Okay. I'm going to say, because of the nature of what you're doing, I'm going to allow it. It'll just take some time. I'd probably say, since you're very carefully doing this, trying to, keep the roots intact and everything, probably like an hour or two of time that it would take you to thoroughly do this. You successfully are able to aim at what you're doing, pretty much. I think, given the nature, I'm not going to make a roll for this. I'm going to allow it. I want to see what Vash has in store. Okay. You see her, she seems to be, instead of like, the normal like combat thing that she does, she seems to be like focusing on a speech or talking with people. But she sees you off to the side and she gives like a nod to the students, and they all seem to like step away, and then she walks towards you. She puts her hand on your shoulder, nods her head, and then as suddenly as you would expect, you get one real good stiff punch to the gut. And she pats you on the back. She nods her head and says, if you continue the path you're on, I think everything will be alright. But you deserve that one. The fuck ass's house now. It's plural.
Free house.
Yes. So the fuck asses are indeed, I assume, because nobody said otherwise, at the resting point, the Temple of Sylvanas.
Correct. Fucking now my ass.
I would say you guys are probably, and still, like, prepping yourselves to leave for early morning, but not quite there. You guys are probably, like, taking, like, maybe, like, a short rest, rested after the fight to get yourselves a little bit recovered just in case, but now you guys are probably prepping yourselves, doing meals and getting yourselves taken care of. So I would say probably not. You guys are probably, because most of you, I think, do, except for the one elf, do normal long rests, so...
Exposition dump.
Exposition.
No, I'll make you guys retell it right now. I'm just kidding.
There I was.
Alright. So what do you guys... Anyone else have anything they want to do?
Probably in the morning.
Yes, no, maybe so.
I think we're all good for long rest and getting ready for what we have planned in the morning.
Then, at the end of the night, I'm going to award Vesh a point of inspiration. It was an unexpected but good and deep roleplay. I appreciate it. It was good.
Well done.
Now I need to go take some notes on something. Hold on.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
Pretty badly.
That one's the second one I heard. The one I heard the second most. The other one was no, I heard two other ones as much. I always forget the one, but the one is that I always hear is, I hope it's not trapped. And the other one is they comment on like, why must these cursed hands touch everything or something like that because of how much I fucking looted stuff. So those are the ones I got the most. Anyways, you guys are able to finish your rest. You guys wake up, early enough morning to where travel can begin, but not early enough that other people in the town and stuff are not awake and moving themselves.
So, is there anything else that you guys want to do here, or should we make a quiet exit? I'm sure the Cloakwood will have plenty to take care of before things are settled here again.
Did I know that I wanted to achieve here.
Surprised you're still standing.
You guys, I would say you guys probably saw him hunched in when he walked in initially.
You should probably keep these last couple of days in your past.
Maybe not shooting people out of a tree.
But you know, I mean, we live and we learn, so.
Correct.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Live and learn.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
They posted an official AMV. It was sick. Anyway, sorry.
Any last goodbyes or anything that any of you want to check in on before we head back? I believe it's been 7 days, so we'll be able to travel without the price.
I mean, to be quite fair, me and Jack are kind of iffy around most of the guards, and the Archdruid and Vash already made his amends, I assume. Then Aiden kind of got a guy killed. So I think we're good here.
Still, I'm glad they're willing to work with us. It was a lot going on here. Makes me...
I'm quite surprised by that, honestly. I thought they were going to be more hesitant to join us, but I guess freeing Zaman Rule from his chains did help a lot.
I think that we just proved that even though our actions may not be the best, our heads are in the right place.
Debatable, but...
Well, it's at least open communications, and that's all that the Altissimum Oculus asked of us.
Right. So I assume we're teleporting back to our home base and then give it an update what happened, or what?
Nothing else to do.
I think that'd be good.
Probably next.
All right. Let's go pick up Pocket and head out.
Let's not.
No.
I think he died in the attack.
I think that they actually wanted my horse.
Too bad he's dead.
Okay.
We'll bury him.
I'll summon another one.
Grave.
I'll kill him too. He trips on a random rock and dies.
I just spent the first hour of our recording with no microphone input, so...
It just silence when you're speaking?
Yep, my whole little RP thing is completely non-existent in the video.
Wow, this would be great to show the kids when... Oh.
Character growth, just kidding, there's nothing there.
Good.
There's none.
Lesson on making sure that everything is ready before starting, I don't know.
I think it's hilarious because... I don't know. Anyways.
So we gather what we can and head back to Riativan.
Guess so, yes.
What's our bastion counter at?
I just ticked it. I should go up another one. So I'm at 64.
That sounds about right.
For Nash.
63 for me.
63.
Yeah,
no, I made you 64. No.
Time.
You're supposed to be 1 day behind. Because you're indecisive.
Yes.
Wait, we're at 65 and he's at 64?
No, 64 and 63.
Oh, okay. The big day's coming up.
You got a while, but yeah, sure.
So, no, I mean... funny numbers.
No. God.
How long did it take for us to get to the?
I'm skipped to day 69.
We're gonna skip that day watch.
It takes you guys teleported, so like you instantly.
Okay. Then we get to Riativan and
Sorry.
anything.
God, I felt like we were in the Druid Grove forever.
You guys were there a while, yeah.
Yeah, I mean we fucked around a lot.
Yeah, there was quite a few things in there that I definitely didn't plan for. So.
I mean, we were definitely trying to work in the correct direction, but
it somehow worked out.
Well, we should probably report everything that happened. Who's ever at the portal basis, could we ask if there's any leaders of any of the groups available to talk?
They are currently out.
Good. Well,
is there anyone we can leave a message with?
There is
maybe the librarian,
maybe? Yeah, maybe not her. Give me a second. It's like just not like her thing isn't like holding messages for people.
No, that's fair.
I'll find it eventually. You would probably leave it to the bookkeeper. Not the bookkeeper, because that's her.
Yeah, I was about to say it that we.
Yeah, no, that's her.
No-go. Is there really not like a secretary or something?
I thought I did write one. I have one written, and I just didn't put it for public knowledge for you guys. But yeah, there is one. Like someone who kind of like is the general informant of the populace and the people within that work together.
Well, at least let them know and to pass on that Cloakwood is willing to have negotiations of a working relationship with the Altissimum Oculus, and would be willing to meet with representatives to make sure views align. And that's we have important information that we'd like to give in person that happened while we were there.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, she pretty much does this thing when you walk up to her, like, hey, we want to leave a message with them so they know. She kind of just tells you, okay, recall the events, and then she just begins writing everything you say down, like, word for word. Even, like, the ums and uts and uhs and buts and everything you see her, she writes everything you say down. And even when you're like, do you really have to write that down? She writes that down, too.
Well, that was very nice. I'm trying to end here so you can stop moving the quill. Thank you. Sorry.
And she just like, she keeps writing, and then she's like, and then she keeps following you. You say sorry, and then she writes, and then she looks back up at you as if waiting.
Jack, help.
Jack, help. She looks back at you.
Help, Jack.
Wait, just what? Leave.
She begins writing that down.
Oh, don't.
She writes that down. Sigh.
Supercalifragilistic.
She writes it as fast as you say it.
I just like grab Nash by the nape of his neck and just like drag him out.
Take you. Bye. Sorry.
She keeps writing and writing. So you guys successfully get away from her.
Roll a stealth check.
Yeah.
All right. That was
the DC was 400.
400. Damn.
So we're back in here for some time, unless we want to go directly. But might be good to gather ourselves and maybe gather some information if we can. What is everyone feeling like today?
What's our next
Silverymoons. There was air cultists who were believed to be trying to enslave the people there, specifically elves.
Yeah.
Why elves, though?
maybe their longevity, or maybe specifically ones who were there before the time of their cult.
Maybe it is possible that some of the elves might have connections to some of the older orders, but we won't know until we get there.
And this may sound presumptuous, but maybe they're just bad people too. Just picking on someone. Don't really know them too well, but if they're part of a cult, they probably don't have any good agendas, to be fair.
No.
Well, look, while we're back in a civilization that accepts money and not just like shit for trade, I would like to go shopping. I don't know about the rest of you, but I have I have a short list of things that I'm looking for.
It would probably be good to get a few supplies. I'm low on potions if we stop by the apothecary.
Yep. I also want to see if that Wondrous Goods store has opened.
It has not.
God damn it.
Surprise.
I just like to think that just somebody walking by us just says that and keeps walking.
Vash says it out loud, and some dude walks by. He's like, "It's not."
No.
Been trying to get my magic items for months now.
I put him on order like 3 months ago, and the guy's still not here.
Just back-ordered.
He keeps sending me a message saying it's coming and he promises, but it's just not gotten here yet.
I think I got riffed.
We might also want to check what contacts we have here, like Axon, or maybe that that weird minor dwarf, a Dane.
Minor? Why the fuck is he have to be minor? That's racist, Vash. Come on, man.
Well,
not all dwarves are minors.
He literally walks around with a fucking pickaxe, like he's a minor, like not underage, but like.
I hate that
There's minors in the
It's
fucking weird, guys. Like.
He's also a dwarf. It's hard to tell his age, so I highly doubt he's a minor. But I've been wrong before, so.
They all look like they're fucking like 70.
Have us collect.
Or for him, yes. He gave you guys... He doesn't carry around a pickaxe. He gave you guys a special pickaxe to mine for him. He usually has a hammer in his hand because he's a smith. A weapon and armor smith.
A minor smith.
Yeah. Mine's on the side if he needs...
We don't have an active quest from him, do we?
No, you do not.
I didn't think
so.
so.
The only active quest you guys have for any of the side characters right now is Eldyra. And it's not active, I would call it. It's more of like a, hey, here's a thing. When you can deal with it, go deal with it.
Yep. We have not done that one yet. It's also pretty far out of the way with no real close teleport points, so...
That is the point.
Yeah.
You have to go seek it.
And right now we have more pressing matters, like potentially having fights become more difficult if we take too long.
Yeah. Says a mechanical play in the player, not the player in the character.
Yeah, how's our Axon tracker looking?
Like he is missing
but not in the
from
area?
it.
Okay. Yep, I think that happened last time.
Hey, Noche, do you think that we should send any messages to anybody? Do you have sending prepared?
You're muted. There you go.
I've returned. What's up?
Oye was just asking if, since we're just discussing what to do next, we're probably going to do some shopping, get some supplies that we need, but I'm wondering if you have Sinden prepared and seeing if anyone has any messages they might need sent, if we should tell anyone that we're back, or if we wanted to contact Axon since he still seems to be missing, or anything like that. Just wasn't sure.
I didn't think to prepare it today, but I can most definitely prepare it tomorrow.
Right. Thank you. I don't know if we do need to send anything, but just in case. Since we're a little more peaceful here for the time being. Until then, should we head to the apothecary and then decide where to go to next? Or did you want to go to our smith friend first?
I don't have anything. I don't have any needs at the smith, I don't think, personally.
All right.
What do you guys need, though?
I take for now just potions for me. Would be good.
Yeah.
I'm broke.
Yeah, we know.
All right, let's go check out Anne's.
Oh, just a tiny bit of money.
I head to Anne's.
So, apothecary. You arrive at the old lady's shop. Them. I totally remember. No, you don't. Fuck you. Okay. Fuck, I still mixed it up, didn't I? Here we go. You guys arrive at Anne's apothecary.
Hello, Anne. Good to see you again. Oh, it's like that, huh? All right. Well, questions for you. Well, I mean, how's your inventory these days? We're looking to stock up on some healing potions. Maybe any other unique potions you may have in stock.
Been a while since I've rolled these.
Who's back?
Okay. Let's roll for unique potions
27.
First. No. You were close, 23.
27's like my go-to random number. I don't know what the fuck.
Hold on. I'm doing this wrong. Okay. Rolling for potions, starting with the higher ones. Ooh, she does have a superior or a few in stock. She has one superior in stock. I'm going to put it in stock and then prices next to him, so give me 1 second.
Yep.
Let me do the number that she has first. She has graders.
Graders.
There you go. That's how much she has in stock and how much they cost of each of the potions. In terms of special potions, she doesn't have any. She didn't get a good roll.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? No, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
As you ask her, she does say, "Oh, you know what? I did receive some new things. Hold on, let me go check my new inventory that we have received from a group in the Desarin Valley." And she walks back and rerolls. Okay. Un momento.
Does anybody know where that is on the map, out of curiosity?
It's by Lordaeron.
Lordaeron?
I was about to say Lordaeron. Sorry, Red Larch.
Oh.
The fuck is Red Larch, dog?
Oh, the Desert. Okay. Yeah.
The first place that we went to at the start of the campaign.
Yeah, I know.
That's a hall.
You said...
Yeah, I mean, on the map, not...
Like, from Desert River to River, that's the whole alley.
What the fuck? Sorry.
I don't know, man. You wrote it down. I don't know what we expect from us.
3. Okay, let's not do that. I'm looking at these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Someone roll a d10. Vash, since you were the one who asked, you roll a d10.
All right.
Oh, good.
9.
That's not how that works. She has... Let me make sure I'm not retarded. 1. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, all right. Roll another d10.
Okie doke. 3.
She has a potion of fire resistance in stock.
Well, that would have been fucking great a day ago.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. All right.
Just take like a quick teleport back.
Well, that's curious. And how much is that going for?
That much.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
In that case...
She says it's actually quite rare that something like this would come by. She hasn't seen any sort of resistance, either concoctions, items, or even materials for it in a very long time.
Materials. Hey, is Noche with us? Noche, you with us?
I'm here, yeah.
Stop eating the flowers in my shop.
Can you? It's Nightshade.
They're dangerous. You could die.
If you knew
or bloat.
If you knew the ingredients for that, could you make those?
I mean, yes, but the ingredients are very hard to come by.
Okay. Do you have the recipe already?
I do not.
Okay.
I'll show you a recipe. I'm just kidding.
I'm not grading. You're a little excited.
Let me do some math real quick. I would like... I would certainly like 3 of your greater healing potions, please.
That is 390 gold pieces.
And I would also like 5 of your regulars.
That is 300.
And I'll take that special potion you just showed us there too.
Pot of fire, and this is an actual thing, so that you can look it up. I assumed you guys knew that, but just in case. That's how much your total is. Well, it's not the total. Ignore the 120 up top. That's just connected because
I have 810 currently as my running total, and I would ask Anne, my dear friend, since we know you love us so much and we are your dearest, most loyal customers, is there any chance you'd want to, I don't know, bring that price down a little bit, since we are, returning customers that tend to buy in bulk?
She gestures you to come closer to her.
I lean in.
She wipes your nose and says, "Oh, it was so brown. I'm so sorry. Could you repeat yourself?" And then go ahead and make a persuasion check.
I said, "Give me that shit cheap." Oh no!
Shit!
11.
She shakes her head and says, "Sorry, Sonny. Gotta run a business here. And can you tell me what I had for lunch?"
All right.
No, that's not her. I was thinking about it, but that's not her.
What?
I shell out the 810 gold. I just kind of sneer.
We would like 2 regular healing potions.
That is 120 gold, sir.
I'll take the last one.
There's a lot more regulars.
There's 19 regular.
I meant greater. I'll take the last greater.
There's 3 more of those.
Man, I totally did not hear what you said. Anyway, I'll take 1 greater.
Okay, 1 greater is 130 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll buy the remaining 2.
That is 260, and that is all the graders.
We're drinking it like Kool-Aid.
Look, man, you guys need these potions sometimes. They will not be as common in hell, so don't get used to it.
What? Fuck hell, man. All my homies hate hell.
Don't recommend it. You'll probably burn your dick.
Question: is the potion of fire resistance a one-time use?
Yes.
Or is it one of the ones where you get like 4 uses out of it or whatever?
Nope. They are a single use at the level that it is at.
Roll to seduce Asmodeus.
Burn to death.
So how many regulars are there?
Somebody did, technically, to
Yeah.
a degree.
Kinda.
I think it would be third degree.
No, it was like
Yeah,
a first
probably
degree.
okay. But how many regulars are left?
Oh,
I bought 5.
Like a
Uh,
whole
you bought
Kool-Aid carton.
2, so that's 7 from
14.
19, so there's 12 left.
Oh wait, no, yeah, it says 12 left. Yeah, I forgot about Vash or Nash. God damn it! Next time, I'm making you guys make names that are different entirely.
Can I be Bash next game?
No, fuck you.
It was pretty strange how we did that, but yeah.
it is
I.
Bash,
You guys didn't even work together, you bunch of fuckers.
Jack almost rhymes.
If one of you guys gives me a name and the next person's like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this name," it's like right next to it. I'm gonna make you change your name.
First come, first serve on names, boys.
Damn right.
All right, for Hells, can I be Johnny Cash then?
How Lewis, the player, died.
Heart attack.
So she has one
Huh?
one superior and 12 regulars left.
Has anyone not bought anything, or am I the last one?
For potions, you're the last one.
Okay. I'm just gonna buy out the regulars.
12? Holy fuck.
Okay,
That's
why not?
720. Am I doing math right? That feels
Yeah,
But
that's
also,
right.
Yeah, that's what I got.
I'm sure we'll get more money later, guys.
it's super
nobody
value. Fuck
bought-
about that.
And that's
Nope,
still
yeah.
less than I spent.
Yeah, nobody bought the superior.
I
It's
can't.
expensive,
Yeah, I
$5.50.
was gonna say I can't justify it right now. Also, it's too much for me. I don't.
See, I was gonna let somebody else buy it.
Why
because
drink
of
one
who-
superior? We can drink like, I don't know, 8 regulars.
It's only 4 regulars make up a superior.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's just 4 bonus actions as well.
See, in my brain, this is like a lost opportunity if we don't take it.
I'm out of money, bro. Like,
I can afford
what do you
it,
want
but
from
I don't
me?
know.
we have 5 gold pieces.
He wants you to not be poor.
Apparently, like,
I
goddamn.
know, but like,
What if I need money?
you don't know how much.
Well, then you
We
shouldn't
gotta
have been
defeat the
poor.
dragon, and then we get his horde, and then we won't be poor.
And then we
I'll
won't
bet
be
the
able to
superior-
buy
I'll be
anything.
honest, if you guys were able to defeat that dragon right now, I'd give you guys like double what his horde is worth. Just for like the concept of being able to beat him at this level.
And then we retire and just leave somewhere else.
It won't be that much money, but it would be a lot.
Anne,
Two
does
of
Anne
them.
have any?
Maybe-
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking over you.
No, go ahead. I was going to go.
I was going to ask if Anne has any poison motes available for sale.
So funny thing. How bad would you guys be if I switched the harvesting and crafting system again?
Again? I mean,
So,
I don't, it depends
Only
on
reason
how
I
it
ask
works.
is 2 reasons. 2 reasons. 1, Foundry. I have a crafting system that is built into Foundry, where the items exist, those things exist in there, because of a thing that I found called Heliana's Guide to Monster Hunting. They do crafting,
Oh,
they
that
do
thing.
cooking, they do all that. So it's like an actual thing. And 2, because it is stuff in there that's based on stuff, it would make sense. And also because if we're moving to Foundry. I don't know if we're moving to Foundry for Hell yet, because I have a ton of stuff in here, and I can't really move that stuff over to Foundry, but if I can, I will. But I am not sure if we'll be doing Hell in Foundry or Roll20 right now. It's looking heavily Roll20 right now because of all the crap I already have in Roll20 and like set up for it. But I'm going to try to transfer stuff as time gets closer, so... and that's the only reason. Also, because it is an actual rule set that is not made by me. It is something that is actually made that actually seems to work for the most part. It's a little confusing at first, but once you get it going, it's not bad. We tested it on Sunday and seemed to kind of figure some stuff out with that and the tracking, and it seems to work mostly well, outside of a few caveats where we're ironing it out. So, and you guys are my guinea pigs as well, as much as my testing Sunday group, constantly. So it was just a curiosity. The quickest way to explain how it works is each creature type has a set of harvest rules, and it's not, like, insanely different, so let me see if I can find, Nope, that's not it. What the fuck is it? Is this it? No. Is this it? It is. No. Hold on. Fuck off. What the fuck is it? Oh, is this it? Oh my god. Okay, well, I'll get there eventually. Hold on. There we go. So here's an example. Each creature has a type of check that it takes. So an example, elementals, and I'll just tell you guys now, is Arcana. But there are two different kinds of checks you make. You make assessment and carving checks. You have to make at least one of each to get something. Assessments are intelligence-based versions of Arcana is intelligence, but you know what I mean. So like if you have to make a survival check, it is done with intelligence instead of wisdom. Carving is made with dexterity, no matter the check. So if you have to make an Arcana check for this, it's a dexterity Arcana check and a intelligence Arcana check for the assessment, and that is how it works. And all of them, every creature type has its own thing. So like dragons have a thing that you have to, like a specific harvest skill that you have to use, etc. The only thing that I changed from this rule is I have an initial assessor who can tell you, because obviously it's like, otherwise you just say, I want to harvest this. You're supposed to like tell me what you want to harvest, because each kind of creature has different things that you can harvest, and each thing has a different harvest DC that adds cumulatively. So I have like an initial assessor based on how that person rolls, which will be like, again, the same harvest skill check. So I'll make you, if you want to do an elemental, it'll be an intelligence Arcana check. You would make the assessment based on your roll. I give you the like what you can potentially harvest from the creature if you roll well enough. And that's like the quickest, simplest way to do it without, practicing it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright, how do I convert the motes then?
That's why we'll have to figure that out, because I don't know. I have to look at like rarity for these, because I don't think the harvestable things have like stuff like, like this piece has a specific component, like rarity, the eye of a dragon is not rare, or very rare. It's more like stuff like that. So, but they have like a whole list of like other crap that you can do. So it's interesting, so to say. They have a ton of crafting rules and stuff, so it works for it. So I can work on that and use it to kind of work on stuff too. So it would take me some time to convert. So like the concept would be like, if you guys want to try it, I take some time, figure out what to convert stuff to. We convert it when I'm ready, after I transfer it. So, but for now, we just run the same thing as is. It was just more of an ask if you guys want to try it, so I can start looking into it or not.
Yeah,
sure, why not?
Would be fine to try that out for the cooking too.
I'll look and see which of the cooking rules is better, the one that we currently use or the one that they have, because I have not looked at their cooking rules yet, I'm going to be honest. So I will look, and we'll look at that too, for obvious reasons, because Nash cooks.
Yeah.
Okay, so for now, trade everything as it has been. I will, when I change it, I will let you guys know, and you guys will get an update, like, hey, trade this for this, blah, blah. And I'll go over that. So, anyways, back to what you were asking.
Poison notes, by chance?
Let me roll. She does not, currently.
And I'm good on vials, so that's all I got.
Okay, I lost. There are my notes.
Yeah, you never sent me an updated recipe thing, so I don't know what to do with that. So
you need all you have to do is replace any items, specific items, except for like, again, I'll tell you when it's different. Replace any item.
I have the most. I just don't remember.
Yeah. So replace the items with a mote of the same rarity of the potion. So if it's like an uncommon potion, you need an uncommon mote, etc. You can use higher motes, obviously. But that's how it works. Super simple. And I think every potion I've given you is an actual potion, so if it doesn't have a rarity, you can find the rarity.
Okay.
And that's all it is. And then, like, specific things, I will be like, hey, this potion is, a little more specific, so you need a mote and this ingredient to make it work. And it'll be, like, a specific ingredient, but that'll only be, like, certain very rare potions, probably most, if not all, legendary, and then any sort of artifact-based potion. That's, like, you use this and it's an insane thing, so.
Okay. Do they have any... I'm trying to remember the rarity.
You can literally Google the potion. I think all the ones I've given you guys are official. If they are not, and you can't find it, then just message me and I will look it up.
I can find it, but I'm trying to remember now. Just whatever modes they have, I guess.
She does not.
All right, that helps. That helps my decision making.
She rolled a 3.
Okay.
You're welcome. And in this case, higher is better for her rolls when it comes to the D100.
Oh.
Yeah, I roll D100 for a restock. So, what else is not on your guys' list?
Something I won't find here. Nothing there. The Wondrous Goods store is closed.
Yeah, fuck you.
Some
guy also walks by and says that randomly.
What's with the people of this town? No, I don't think I'm gonna find that. Unless anybody needs to go to the butcher, the smith, the general store. I think I'm good here, actually.
I'm fine as well.
My hop sauce pack's gonna explode soon. I'm gonna be really upset about it. You heard me.
Should we take a day of rest and then maybe tomorrow we can do some training or decide what we want to do until it's time to travel?
You guys can train today if you'd like.
I was like, yeah.
You guys, shopping and stuff doesn't count towards it, or it's not heavy enough shopping. If you guys were like tracking down Axon and trying to track Adane and trying to track Eldyra and shop, then I'd say maybe it takes up most of your day. But if you guys are just doing the shopping, you guys can train if you'd like.
Well, if you want to do some training, stretch yourselves out after that last fight.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do some training.
I'm sure after a hard day of trying to convince the whole grove to side with us and fighting a horde of fire demons, yeah, sure, I'm up for training.
Oh, you guys have no successes on the second level. What the fuck?
Yeah,
If your poison or potion doesn't have a listed rarity.
We just look it up.
Just if you can't look it up, if you can't look it up, look it up. If it doesn't look up, then let me know because I have a thing I found him into, so I might have to look for it and send it to you. But I believe most of them are official. I think only the poison, maybe one of the poisons I sent you as an option is not.
Yeah, no, I found it. I just don't see a rarity associated with it.
What is it?
The carrion crawler mucus.
Oh, well, it's because it's, I don't know if it has. And there's a reason why. Because it's considered a poison and not an item. Yeah, hold on. It's weird. Shut up. Rare.
Okay.
Wait. Rare.
Okay.
So then my regular motes are uncommon motes, right?
Yeah, so I base the motes off of... Yeah, so change them to match rarities. I meant to have them match, potion size, but I think it makes more sense to keep with rarities. I think I wrote that in my notes and never told anybody.
How dear.
So, it matches... so regular is uncommon... There are common motes, but those... Yeah, so it should be... Regular should be your uncommons, and then, from there as follows normally.
Yeah, okay.
So my turn to be the asshole.
No.
How does physical crafting work? Like weapons, engineering?
Oh, are you talking about in the rules I just talked about?
Yeah, how does that work?
Hold on, because there's a lot.
There can't be a way we get... Well, then we'll go over it later. You could just send me the doc or whatever. I'll read it in Foundry. Super worried about it.
I closed Foundry already, so hold on. I'm loading it. It'll take me a second. But we can do, training rolls and stuff while I'm waiting anyway, because...
Yeah, I kind of assume you don't get, mote of bronze gear.
No. I can't type. Fuck.
Oh, this one we roll d20 and add our proficiency. Is that correct?
1 second. Can I type? Thank you. Fuck. Yes. D20 plus proficiency. The DC is 25 minus your level right now, so it's pretty high. Are you guys level 8, so it's 17? There's 2 fails, 3 fails, so you guys do not successfully train today.
Oh, I didn't roll. Oh, damn, we're not gonna...
Just for fun. I also failed.
Easy.
Good thing we're not fucking doing combat today. Jesus Christ.
we were just very sore from the other day. We're just kind of off, you know.
Yeah, you guys fucked up. So, wow, that took forever to load. Holy shit, it just loaded as I fucking type back in.
Awkwardly trying to teach myself how to fight with 2 weapons.
Okay.
Transitioning to these heavier weights, it's a little bit different than I expected.
I'm just exhausted.
I didn't quite realize how much I relied on my magic to lift the weight of weapons.
It's understandable. You're holding 2 weapons now. Is that something that you're able to do? I know
it's something I'm playing with. But this one, and I'll swing around the mace, I have to use with my actual strength. The other one I can use my magic to cheat.
Are you able to make that one go in and out of your magic? How does your sword go away and come back?
Yes.
Right. And the mace is not able to do that?
No, I can only attach 1 weapon at a time, and it's sort of like so the sword, and I'll dismiss it and splash water and then resummon it. It's like an extension of myself. It's sort of like asking, how does your heart feel a certain way? It just does. I'm not entirely sure how it works. It just is me. This big-ass hunk of fucking metal is just a big-ass fucking hunk of metal.
I see. That's a story I haven't asked before. I didn't really know how to approach this subject, but...
Well, to be fair, I don't really know. I know that it comes out in a spurt of blood when I'm angry, and water when I'm not. That's...
Oh my god, here we go.
That's all I got.
Fair enough. Is it...
So technically... Good.
Is it your blood or your water? Do you know?
Nope.
Why not
It's
taste
a great question.
Do you know what your own blood tastes like? Why not just give it a lick?
Tastes like metal. Like all blood. Blood doesn't taste great. I don't exactly enjoy having to consume it.
So I guess if we go off of the rules that I've been using, Andrew, yours would probably be enchanting, would be the closest, like, what they have for your crafting. Yours would be a mixture, Jack, of manufacturing and forging.
Manufacturing.
Okay.
So there's pretty much, you need like raw components, you need to make a tool check, and there's an amount of time associated with the crafting, because again, it's meant to kind of go in as a simple replacement. So it kind of follows the normal rules-ish, where you have to spend time and material and money, but there's actual materials in this one, like specific material attachments to things, and you just take all that, and then it would probably be a mixture of manufacturing and forging. And then you can add into forging enchanting as well as like a side piece, and it gives like quirks and things that may cause it to like fail and such. So I think it's probably a mixture of those two. I had to look deeper to figure out how I want to make it. It would probably just be like, you know, a combination of checks to, you know, you manufacture the concept, like, you know, that's how you figure out the plans, then you forge it afterwards. Would probably be something like that. And enchanting is Andrew, yours would be something along those lines, I'm sure. I'll try to figure it out and send you guys some stuff as stuff happens.
What's the name of the source again? The source book you're referencing?
Heliana's Guide to Monster Hunting. I do not have it in any sort of PDF. I only have it on Foundry. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just pretty simple like that. And
Cool.
like I would just figure out the tools that you need, and just you use one tool for both or something like that. But we'll figure that out. And then cooking while I'm here. What the fuck is that? Oh, no, it's a raise. Like, what the fuck is that? Cooking. Where'd it go? Magical cuisine. Blah 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 blah. Apply heat. So you need 5 things for magical meals. So magical meals can be dispelled, by the way. As a heads up.
That just feels rude.
So, but the way it works is based on the rarity of the meal. You need a certain level. So second level, at least second level dispelling for uncommons, 4th level for very rare, 6th level for, or second level for rare. Uncommon does not have one. It just works. You need a 2nd level at least for rare, 4th level for rare, 6th level for legendary. Oh wait, what the fuck? Why is it so confusing? 2nd level for rare, 4th level for very rare. No. 2nd level for uncommon, 4th level for rare, 6th level for very rare, 8th level for legendary. Why was that backwards? Anyways, you need 5 things. A portion is 4. Since there's 5 of you, I'll change that. It's 5 creatures. So it's enough to feed you guys. You need 5 things. You need a recipe, the components of the creature that you're using to do it, essence of the creature, a part of the recipe, it's what would be in the recipe, a source of heat, and cook's utensils. And they use Constitution, it says, in this. And then you have to spend an hour cooking if you have all those things in your stuff, in your inventory, and available.
All right, that sounds good.
You can only have one magical effect from a meal at a time, and they last 8 hours. It says. I will probably adjust the number to be like until the end of a long rest or something.
Right.
Okay, and then there's like recipe tiers, like what we've been doing and stuff. So that's the concept of that. And there's specific recipes for like big monsters and such. So, cool. That is how it all works. I will get everything to you guys as time goes on, and it will probably work again. When we switch, I'll be like, hey, we're switching. We're going to try it now. But until then, just keep going as you have been.
Do you need to take your break now for your dog or later?
I can take one now if you guys want to figure out what's going on and take some time to like decide your next steps and everything, or if you guys just need breaks on your own.
I mean, our next step's Silverymoon, isn't it? That's all that's left.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, like,
and we failed.
Good.
No, I was gonna say we fucked up our training, so there's not really much else.
Yeah, so you guys can spend the money and teleport, or you have to wait however long.
What's the cost of teleporting again? Anybody remember?
100 times number of days.
100 times the days left. So right now, 600 for the next day.
I think we should just wait it out. But
do you guys have the money to teleport right now?
I hate to be that guy.
I could. Yeah, but I don't want to.
Valid.
I don't have the money to contribute. Oh, I'm sorry.
I am also broke because of the joke.
Poor. You hear in the distance.
Wait. Roxanne? Is he here? Well, his store.
Since we seem to be low on funds, why not just take the time to walk to our bastion and see what's going on there?
We could. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 days travel.
Yes, and then that would only leave the 100 gold left to teleport if you want to, unless you want to wait out the one day. But that's
you guys could. I mean, if you guys wanted to, you guys could spend the next day in town, do something here, and then travel, and then it would be over too.
Yeah, we could train. They'll allow us to train one more day if we wanted to this week, and then we could head over.
Yeah, we should train one more.
That works.
Look at me, I'm a DM, being so nice and helping you guys.
Oh my god, he's so smart. I love him.
So we can just fast forward this.
So one more training roll?
Yeah, go ahead and do a training roll. Does anyone else have anything they need to do in town? Because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you guys to your bastion, and then we'll take that break.
Dane's not around.
Blue guys, I'm sorry. Anyway.
What'd you say, Bash? I didn't hear you, sorry.
I said a Dane is not around, is he?
It's okay, I didn't fuck it up.
Let me roll.
I did.
Once I get numbers. Oh my god, you guys are ass at this.
I wasn't.
I know it's a high DC, but like, fuck guys.
1. God damn it.
No, he rolled a 5, so an 8 total, and then a 23, and then... So Jack figured out how to two-hand his weapons very quickly. Everyone else is rough and just fucking having a rough-ass day. And now you guys will have me roll for a Dane. I rolled a 7, so no, he is not around currently. Or he is incredibly busy and doesn't have time to talk to you. Whatever one you want to accept as the answer.
And one more time, the name of the woman that asked us to go find the books. What was her name again?
Eldyra.
Eldyra.
Sorry, I keep confusing her with the big booby goth lady.
Yeah. I wanted to say.
Oh yeah, that's her name, huh?
Or Elvira.
Yeah, Elvira.
Yeah, her name is.
I don't know. Maybe she once was a tall, bustuous goth lady.
She's like a gnome, I think. If I
yeah,
halfling, so
like
no.
I said, once upon a time.
Everybody's got a pass, Johnny.
Her pass is not being a big titty goth lady.
Oh damn.
Just because I have an NPC who's a female doesn't mean she's a big titty goth girl.
Oh,
correct.
There's got to be one at least every campaign. Doesn't matter when or where. They just got to.
She is a gnome. Her name is Eldyra Elwersand. So L, like EL, then were, like werewolf, and then sand.
I'll be right back.
So anything else before I move you guys to the bastion and then go? We take a break.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Wait. Nope.
Nope. No.
Nope.
Okay. Aiden. Nope. No. Okay. Like
No.
I'm 30 absolute max because it's my dog. Hopefully more like 10 to 15.
Cool.
Right.
It's okay.
All right. I will
Sounds
also
I'll
BRB.
probably at everyone
Yep.
if you guys are all gone when I come back. But
Sounds good.
so if you guys are gone for extended time, where are my shoes?
We're back.
I can't find them. Anyways, we're all good. We're all here, right? I think I've heard everyone talk at this point. So, have you guys just decided to visit the bastion and then TP?
Pretty much.
So
Okay.
there's nothing here.
Immediately
You guys got
we're
scammed.
Wait the days out.
What the
You
hell?
guys, yeah, I thought about it. I'm gonna be honest. But if I would have role played it, I might have like really thought about it, but I didn't role play it also. I was like, nah, that's not fair. So you guys get here,
That would have been
and it's
one hell of a long game.
it does seem to be it does seem to be like very heavily in construction. Like there are tents everywhere. It seems to be separated in like different styles too. It seems like there are some tents that are like minimalistic, like kind of set up whether it was through nature or they found some stuff that they could make a tent with or like a teepee, and then there's some that are like obviously like luxurious and some that are like. So it's just like a construction site, and then you can tell that some of the refugees have made camp here as well, and they seem to be assisting. And now that you guys have checked on it, you guys can see that progress is kind of far. It is more than you would think it would be. It seems to be more than about 60-ish% or more. You guys seem like, the foundations are set, like, the skeletons of all your buildings are kind of built in. They even set a bunch of the stone, like they're still going through. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot left to do. And when you guys get here, you talk to, the site manager, and he kind of looks to you guys, and he tells you that, yeah, you guys are massively ahead schedule. He said he suspects about a 10-day left before construction would be finished.
Oh, wow, that is incredible.
Except for you. Yours is a 10-day
Yeah.
and an extra day.
Yeah, that's fair.
Are there drow and the like roaming around that we sent in this general direction so long ago?
Yeah, the refugees. That's what I was... they're all scattered about. They seem to be helping and such as well.
Nice.
Drow Mommy is commanding them.
Since you've been in this area for a while, have you noticed anything that's prevalent in this area? Any wild beasties or any problems that you have faced on the worksite?
Are you talking to the site manager?
Yes.
No real problems, except for, I don't know, the men are kind of weirdly into the drow lady over there. They kind of try to fall in line and get yelled at by her. It's weird. It's like a whole thing.
We all have our preferences then.
Is Aiden drooling at the side of her?
trying to remember her name. I was like, where did I put it?
No, it's No Lyra, I think, if I have it. I was looking for it earlier, actually.
No Lyra?
No Lyra.
So he was thinking about it. That's crazy.
I was like, oh, we're going back to the bastions, you know, so, like, I gotta, like, at least make sure I'm caught up on, you know, names of important people.
He was thinking of her.
I would like to take some breath.
Yeah, exactly.
Swab my hair. Do I look good? Yes.
He's trying not to stare,
Okay,
or at least make it less obvious.
So, DM, should we move our counter up to 80? Then?
Yeah, except for you.
Yes, 79.
What is this? Oh. Sorry, I'm changing soundtracks. And then I'm going to look up her name because I don't remember it either.
I'm pretty sure I'm correct.
I'm pretty sure you are too, but I'm going to check. Just in case you're wrong, so I can talk shit.
Catanzaro.
I remember the Catanzaro.
Catanzaro,
Yeah,
yes.
I remember that part for sure.
I remember that there was Drow and Dwergar, but we sent the Dwergar away because they were not great people. Who else is with the refugees from the Everdark? Not the Everdark.
The other person.
It was
it-
Drow, Caropians, and...
There was Caropians.
What are they? Deep Gnomes, right?
Yes. Oh, I almost said something out loud that I shouldn't have said. Whew, that was close.
Jesus Christ.
I read a thing about like an endgame thing, and I almost said it out loud, trying to just read
I thought you were
it.
about to say something bad about the Deep Gnomes.
No, not yet.
Not yet, okay.
They'll earn theirs, don't worry. I actually don't know, I'm just saying shit. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it is Nulira. Nullliira. Catanzaro. I thought I put Master Chief here. It's Master Chef. I put Master Chef and I read it as Master Chief.
Chief, what are you doing there?
Master
that's his name.
Chief.
His name is Carped.
Oh yeah, Carp.
Carped Enter.
Wait, Carpenter is a master chef?
No. That's Fable. Haho. You guys met her. I'm talking about Carped Enter. That's the builder for your bastions. It's your site manager. I just sound so depressed by that.
I thought the master chef, his name was Carpenter. Like, I don't know. It's like a
Carpenter.
It's like a tall guy being named Tiny. You know, oxymoron.
I think his name is actually Jesus Carpenter.
I am Taylor, and I work as a Tyler, and this is my brother, Tyler. He is the tailor of this town.
Does being a Tyler make you like
an
actor?
Yeah. Tyler is somebody who lays tiles down.
Oh, I see. I was thinking like Tyler, like the name, not Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Catanzaro. Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, you guys are told about the advancement of it. Everyone seems busy. They're working. Tells you about that. Says otherwise there's been no problems. There was like a couple of wild boars that came through. Immediately scared off by the scary drow lady. And that was about it.
So, no new updates from them other than that, I guess?
Nope. That's it. I haven't done a whole lot of story writing about the bastions yet, because they're building the bastions.
That's fair.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's fine.
Better be. Because if not, fuck you.
Before we teleport, is there anyone you want me to message, Nash?
I don't believe so unless, it was just a precautionary in case we do need to do anything. I purposely didn't tell them about the trial so we could talk to that in person with any of the people, but unless we want to talk to Axon or if there's anyone from the Altissimum Oculus to give them an update, I think that we're good. It was more of a precaution. Sorry.
Yeah. No worries. Anyway, teleport to Silverymoon?
No, because fuck you.
Silverymoon.
Okay, I mean, your story.
I end the story, we go to the next campaign.
Okay.
Is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah, we're
doing
campaign.
Yeah.
You guys are not ready for hell yet.
No.
Never mind, like, the story that's being written. You guys, like, I don't have enough information.
I need to send this stuff over and write it up. But Silverymoon sounds good. There's Dornhold. Which one is... Oh, over there. Thank you. Bless you.
Fuck.
Bless you for thee.
The first one blinded me, so I couldn't see my mic to mute myself for the second one. Alright, so you guys arrive at a place, and then you can travel to Silverymoon because I'm too lazy to do random encounters.
Okay.
Wow, we got here so fast. It's been so peaceful. The past couple.
Also, yeah, you guys are going to realize it is very peaceful in the surrounding area. I'll say that as like a description. You guys do find out the area is mostly peaceful. There's wild animals and such. It seems to be like a normal part of life. For those who were alive before everything happened, this is normal life before. It seems very in tune with what life was like before chaos had erupted as a part of the world with the elements and the people who rule them, or say they rule them. Where the fuck is it? Here's. Listen to Soda Pop. Soda Pop. Anyways, now I found it. So, as you guys crest the final rise along this long and winding road that you have been traveling, that you guys emerge from the sides of the forest from into, you see a large city that sprawls before you like a dream carved in daylight. A shimmering jewel upon the land, wrapped in stone. You can hear songs from both birds and people, instruments playing in the background. And somehow you see arcane energy floating in the land behind the walls as well. Seems to be some sort of innate magic that stands and flows through this town. Standing sentinel in each approach are the great silver gates. There are multiple entrances as you find yourselves entering upon the western gates. They are not simply entrances to a city, but almost like portals made with what you can tell was great pride and artistry. And their power is resembled by those that stand on it, standing guard. The western gate, for somebody who was here, who was alive before, may know this. So I'm just going to do this. Somebody make a history check if you were alive before the shit.
The shit, yes.
Hit the fan.
16.
It was an industrial fan and an industrial shit. So you would you would remember that the Western Gate was often known as the Traveler's Gate. It was the one that welcomed people from the Sword Coast trade routes, and it is a high and elegant arch. It rises like the bow of an elven longship, frozen in the air. It has intricate filigrees of mithril and silver traces, vines and starlight. Has intricate filigree of mithril and silver traces of vines and starlights across its surface, forming patterns that glow faintly. They don't glow at all in the daylight because you guys are here at day. I wrote this as if you guys had arrived at night. We'll say you arrived at night because fuck you, that's why. Forming patterns that glow faintly in the moonlight, shifting subtly with the passing stars. And we'll say it's like evening, night, like like sun just set type of thing. Behind the mountains, you know, that kind of thing. Just because I wrote this as if you guys had arrived at night. So, you see elven guards clad in silver-laced cloaks and polished half-plate. They stand poised. Their positions are serene, but they are, just by looking at them, ever so vigilant. You see walls that connect the gates are unlike those of any other city you guys have been to. Even big cities like Waterdeep, Neverwinter, and Baldur's Gate stand nothing in comparison to these artful defenses that connect the gates of Silverymoon. Each of them is tall enough to halt in giant stride. They are smooth and pale, like sculpted marble. But even standing near them, they feel stronger than any steel that you have met, maybe even that of dwarven steel. Ribbons of silver and light weave through the surface of these walls, almost like veins of magical power. In every 100 paces, you see a watchtower. And then, please tell me I have it on here. I do.
Ooh.
So this is your guys' gate.
Good fuck.
So a lot of this, it seems a lot bigger than it actually is. There is a lot more here. So this is the biggest city that you guys have been to and have been able to interact with. There are 40 locations in here that are of importance. Like different places. A lot of it is like common living and stuff like that is like similar, or like markets as wholes rather than like... So like, an example, this big cluster of buildings here is a living area. And this is the same sort of living area, and this is the same sort of living area, etc., etc. So just know that like not all of it is intricately meant to be explored, but it is still 40 different areas meant to be kind of traveled among. You guys got the description for the walls here, and you guys are entering.
Are we freely able to enter, or are the gates closed?
They seem, as you guys are approaching to enter, they look at you guys, and you can tell that they're watching, but you guys, they don't question your entry. The portcullis is open.
Well, I suppose...
In we go?
In we go. I guess we need to try to find somebody of stature and ask them what's the dilly. Like,
Sorry, I don't even remember what we're trying to do. Cool.
Yeah, this doesn't look like there's people being ransacked and stolen at a first glance, so...
As we walk in, do we see any people? Like, what kind of,
like... there's people... Elves.
Are they all elves?
Pretty much. Like, here and there you might find a different kind of person, but it is like... You look, and for every, 20 elves you see, you might see one other race, maybe. And yes, there are hundreds. There are... I think this population of Silverymoon, it is reduced from, the normal population, but I believe it's, thousands of people.
Is this primarily high elves, or wood elves, or does it not really matter? It's kind of a mix.
They are a mix. It's a heavy mix. You'll find that certain areas of the city have different ones, but it's a mix. So,
do we see any drow by chance?
You do not currently. Because technically, yes, they're elves, but they're, not elves. It sounds a little fucked up. And the reason that is because I are very close to, Forgotten Realms and, D&D lore. The drow are, originally were, a whole separate race from the elves, and because they were, cursed because of this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. Whole story nonsense. And pretty much because of that, there are separate gods for the drow, because in original D&D, there were gods for, races, not just, you couldn't just follow a god because it made sense. You usually had to be a part of the rest. Fuck, I can't think of his name. Oh my god, what's his name? You have to give me a minute, because I forget his fucking name. The elf god. Holy fuck.
Steve.
Aragon.
I know who the elf god is.
Corlon Lorethian. He was, the elf god. That's his whole thing. I forgot what the drow god name is. I think it's, there's a few of them. So,
Carl.
Ilesatri is one of the main ones. The good one. We're talking about good ones, because there are evil ones for all of them. Those are the two main ones. So, the Seldarine Pantheon and the Dark Seldarine Pantheon are two, concepts that are separate. From each other, the Seldarine is the Elven Pantheon. The Dark Seldarine are, the Drow Pantheon. And that's it. So they're a whole thing. They're technically different races, but they're technically both elves. It's a whole fucking thing. So just when the reason I mentioned elves and drow separately is because they technically are separate races even though they're both like elves. So like a human or an unknowledgeable person in the realms would call them both elves. But to the elves, drow are very different from elves, and to the drow, elves are very different from drow. Anyways, there's a lot of people. It is like, so it's like 70% elves here in population, and 30% makes up the remaining people. With this, right, is what I wrote, and that's including like, and that's all species, like all use, like a dragonborn, a gnome, a human, a dwarf, like all those races. There's not a whole lot of exotic races here, so it's mainly like humanoid-ish races, except for like dragonborn. You might see, you do not see an Aasimar here. Never mind.
This is a lot of people. I'm surprised. I thought when we entered Baldur's Gate that it was quite big, but this is... Well, we never went into the proper, but this is still pretty intense. Where should we go?
I mean, the only place that every other adventurer goes. A tavern.
That sounds like a good place to start. Does anyone know what river runs through this city?
Can we look at the map to see what rivers go under here?
Map wouldn't be labeled with that, so fuck yourself. But my history buff can make the roll.
Aw, fuck you. 11.
Well, it's pretty easy. River Raven.
Robin?
Raven.
Rada. Yeah.
Rada. That's my next D&D character.
Rada.
Let's go find one. Should we find one in city proper or over by the docks?
I mean, unlike most other places, I think we have options here.
Right.
The docks might...
Ignore the key. It's a little...
Okay.
You can... Don't ignore the key. That's not true. I would just be aware that some of these are wrong, because, again, this is not my map. I think I told you guys this before. I heavily edited it, though, and this is one of the things I could not change for some reason. It was, like, all fucked up. If you guys see anything there. I don't even know what you guys see there.
Okay, because I was trying to look at where everything was.
Some of it is right, some of it is not. So, like, I think some of the temples, taverns are wrong. I think the military is mostly correct. I think most of the stores are correct. I'm not sure, I don't remember education, but the other two are very, I think, close, but there's a couple of things that are fucked up on them. So just be aware. Take it with a grain of salt on the key. Some of it works, some of it does not.
Well, I haven't been here in a very long time, but there are docks along the water line, and we all know sailors like to drink, so I'm sure we'll find a tavern if we walk near the docks.
Funny enough.
Not in this.
I don't know. I'm looking. Taverns. Go ahead and make a history check. Vash, let's see if you remember any taverns.
Just around
22.
the river bend.
You remember plenty of inns. There are a lot of inns here. But because it's an elven settlement, there's not as many places that do drinking. So taverns exist, but they're not as often come by. The one closest to you, I don't know, because I had to fucking look, so hold on.
Do elves not drink?
Not very much.
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there's two right there.
They're too sophisticated for that.
Unless they're fucking lightweights. So they can't handle it.
Oh, yeah.
Bash. So the closest one to you is going to be this one. And you remember that one, it is an ale house specifically. It is known as the Bright Blade Brandished. Give me 1 second. I'm going to find a couple of names for you, but I got to pull up a thing for myself real quick.
The triple B.
Okay. A lot of the places here, I had to make up some names for, so just be aware that they are interesting. Okay, so here are the names, and you tell me which one you guys want to go to. Oh my god, that's large. If you guys do that with everything in here, you're not going to have room. Just be aware. Okay, so we have... Where'd it go?
I made it smaller.
The Silvered Leech. The Bright Blade Brandished. Old Spirits and New Scars. The Stag Stand. And that's it.
No, okay.
Well, lots
The
of
only one... I think it was the Stag Stand? The Stag Stand is the last one.
Well, I remember the one over here in the corner by the riverfront. If we want to check out.
Might as well keep it familiar.
Sounds like a good place to start.
You just head there first.
Yeah, before you do that, I'm going to describe stuff to you, because fuck you guys, that's why. Because this place is long, I'm going to describe everything to you. So, you guys walk by what looks like a common district of Silverymoon. So this is going to describe a lot of places. The commoner districts of Silverymoon are a blend of charm and quiet magic. So you see a lot of people who do a lot of cantrip-style stuff, prestidigitation to do cleaning, simple magics here. No one seems to be highly educated in magic or highly powerful, but a lot of people seem to have basic magic access here. A lot of people seem to be in connection with the gift, as it's called, or the weave. So homes here are modest, but they are beautifully made, almost as if built from scratch and had the most amount of passion in every stone that was laid. They're all made from, or most of them are made from pale stone and silverwood. They have arched windows, ivy-covered walls. There are glowing lanterns that float gently outside of homes at nighttime. And you guys are at about dusk time, so that's about when they flow. The narrow streets wind through large and lush courtyards and small local markets where you hear laughter and song that are as common as the smell of fresh bread here. Through most... you see most people seem to work simple trades. You see bakers and cobblers and scribes, all kinds of different people who seem to have different simple jobs here, but don't seem to be... There doesn't seem to be a big hype around it. There's not a big importance to every little job here. You see children chasing hummingbirds, elders resting under trees, as they seem to be humming or singing or playing an instrument of some sort. And that is it for that. I'll have to come back for that one. You do pass by an area by the front gate here that seems to be almost like a barracks and training grounds for the city guard. This seems to be less trained individuals. They seem to be people that are a little bit more simply dressed. They don't seem to have that fancy armor that you saw on the people on the towers and bastions on the outside. Pale stone and timber make up the buildings here. They're lined with silverleaf shingles, so they seem to be almost like a mixture of a hardwood and a very soft petal as shingles on the roof. They seem to almost shimmer right now at night, during this time of night. You see a small, modest banner that flutters above the entrance, and it has a silver eye over a shield. And that's... You guys see in their yard, so on this side you probably hear it, maybe not quite see it, but you see recruits drill beneath the watch of what looks like seasoned instructors. Their commands are very crisp. They are working on spells, sword forms, and they seem to be running exercises as sentries, even at this time of night. And this time of night, you see small hovering orbs of soft arcane light kind of following some people around or even highlighting their armors. You can see that the people here are prideful of this guard job they're doing, what they're practicing for. It doesn't seem to be polished, but it is pride. It is there in what they do. And there you go. That's what you get.
I've killed entirely too many people to be welcome in this city.
This place is beautiful in a...
That is exactly my point.
Strange way.
We should probably not touch anything.
Yeah. While we're walking around, do people seem to be...
Oh, so right. Sorry.
Do people seem to be staring at us or eyeing us in any way, or does it just seem like we're another group of adventurers walking through?
You get some glances and stuff, but you can tell that these guys, they're not entirely unused to people of your builds and kind, but they are not necessarily... People aren't overtly welcome either. They're not, like, walking up to you, introducing, asking questions. They're not weary of you. They're not scared of you or, like, being cautious, but they're not necessarily open to it either. They seem to be in some sort of middle ground of what they think of you, off initial...
They are whelmed.
They are having thoughts that exist and are thoughts of some sort.
I hope so.
Yeah, we know Aiden doesn't have any.
Could be a cognitive being.
Watching Aiden walk out of the way of that. Like, that was funny. It's like he stepped on you.
Okay.
Sorry, fella.
Calm down.
So, you guys arrive at Bright Blade Brandished. Some of the places here will be simple descriptions, just so you know. You come here, and you can see there are all kinds of stuff happening here. It's a 2-floor ale house. It has curtain alcoves, and you see there's like a rustic charm to the place. When you walk in, you are surprisingly welcomed here. People walk in here and they're trying to get you to like sit down and be comfortable. You can tell based on like the aesthetics of the place. This is very adventurer welcoming here. As you go in, you can tell their business is slow. They have some. You can look at stuff. There seems to be some like painted portraits or remnants of pieces of adventuring gear left here and like stapled to the wall, for lack of a better word. And everything just kind of speaks. This is an adventurer's tavern.
Right. Round on me.
Sounds good.
Does everybody want?
I guess the ale. It's an ale house, right? Let's do some ales.
Sure.
They do.
Some
You would remember,
please.
ale and wine here is their specialties.
I'll stick with the ale.
Fantastic.
What are their signature ale?
Ale.
And their signature wine. I just want to taste it.
Wine.
Be smug about it.
I'll have some milk, or if they don't have any of that, just with some water.
I have some of the signature ale as well.
The name of the street is Sunset Lane. Looking at notes. Okay. So, each ale is 4 silver pieces. Milk is the same.
Alright.
Because continuity. And
Thank you.
It's more expensive as or milk.
Damn right, bitch.
Bigger cities,
economy?
I could understand not being close to a farm and having to import them. It could cause some price hikes.
Yeah, they milk something else here.
You
Just hear in
said
the background.
business
Moo.
is struggling?
It's not struggling. It's just slow.
Slow. Okay. Not a lot of...
I wouldn't say you could tell if it's struggling
Right.
from like a glance like this. You'd have to probably do some investigation thing, but it's definitely slow. Like you're the only group in here right now.
Oh.
And you remember back in the day, like this place used to be packed.
And you said it's evening. We got here as it was getting dark. So you
Yeah,
would expect
dusk.
to see some people.
At the end of the day,
here,
adventures,
so,
yes.
yeah. But nothing. I'll walk up to the barkeep and ask, hey, so it's kind of slow for this hour.
You don't have to walk up to anybody because they come to you.
Oh, great.
Eat like quickly. Yes, it is. Unfortunately, been slow for quite some time here. Probably for the last 30 years or so. It has been slowly dwindling down in terms of the bust of business.
Interesting. Sorry, my name is Vash, and you are...
Gilma.
Gilma. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You're welcome, because I made that up.
Are you just a server here, or are you an owner? Like, what's your deal?
Oh no, the owner is rarely here himself. He takes care of other affairs at another tavern that he owns that does a little bit better with the locals. I just will say I'm the floor manager here.
Okay, Gilma, the floor manager. So, other adventurers, obviously not right now, but lately, anybody come through?
Now, we haven't seen a group of, we'll say, typical adventurers in 9 and 10 years or so.
Oh, wow, okay. I mean, I know
We've seen people that are adventurer adjacent, but it's still been, I think it's been, only about a year or two, so not too long.
Okay, interesting.
Are there any jobs that as adventurers would we be able to take on?
Oh, you would have to go visit somewhere else for that. You could find yourself at this place that I am definitely looking for the name for. Give me 1 second. It isn't called what's it called? What the fuck is it? You would probably have to find yourself at the Star Court or the High Palace. They are, quite noticeable. They are on the eastern side, near the eastern gates. There are quite large buildings. They do stand out. I'm sure you'll be able to find them quite easily on your own.
Okay, yeah. I feel like I may have been over there some time ago.
If you are seeking a place with a bit better information here, you could visit our other tavern that's a little bit more, let's say, open to the locals. Aw, hold on. Let me find the name of it, because I don't remember anything.
I love to think that she's just singing elevator music while trying to remember something.
Probably.
This is the worst service I've ever had.
Like pulls out a map or something.
Let me check out my mind palace.
This will definitely go on your Yelp review.
What the fuck is this?
What would be the D&D equivalent of a Yelp?
A flaming
Scream?
arrow into your establishment.
What?
Called Scream.
That's one way.
Did I not? Hold on. I gotta find this. Yeah, it's taking a while. Hold on. I'm looking for something that's kind of important for this area, and I'm a little stupid. Ow.
Yeah,
I got a 102 on my chemistry final.
Nice.
Cool.
Congrats, dude. That's awesome.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. I don't care about your chemistry final.
What are we cooking?
Meth.
Yeah. Jesse.
We gotta cook Jesse.
What the fuck is this?
Mr. Wise!
Yeah, science!
Science, bitch.
I'll show you science.
And what element is very good at conducting electricity? Ah, wire.
I swear to God, I wrote this down. What the fuck happened? Give me a second. I thought I must have not wrote something down. I have to find out where I put it. I'm sorry. I thought I had this prepared.
Man, now I just kind of want there to just be a Walter White randomly somewhere here in the Sword Coast.
The guy walks up to you, whispers in your ear, "You want to cook some meth?"
I'd be like, what's
got
that?
it.
It's time to cook noche.
I found it. Okay, let's see.
But then would the game just be called B&B for Breaking Bad?
Yep. Oh.
Okay.
Oh. 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 Sorry, Buggo.
Oh.
My dog's looking at me like I'm fucking retarded. I am, but...
Yeah, you were making interesting
Suspicious
noises.
Oh.
Alright, now come down.
My dog's like checking on me. He's like, "You okay, dude?"
Paw and leg, just hey.
Okay. They want you to go to Old Spirits and New Scars.
Old Spirits and New Scars?
Yes, and that is on the... right here.
So that's the other building that you are associated with?
She nods her head and says, "Yeah, it's much more popular there, and there is some interesting people that gather there, especially at night."
Damn it.
You might be able to find quite a few more people there who will give you some interesting information, so you may hopefully find a better guide to the locale in terms of what is going on in and around the city. I am mostly stuck here for most of the day, which I do not mind because it is quite quiet, and I love the quiet. I get to read and drink to myself and cry and
yeah. Thank you very much. That's wonderful. So those ales, though.
She holds her hand up to your face, and anyways. And she continues rambling for a few minutes and says, "Oh, I'll go grab your ales, I'll be back." And then she runs, and then you see her, like, she, like, snaps her fingers, and you see, like, a little hand kind of start floating in the air, and it grabs the ales and starts helping her, and her and the mage hand begin to pour the ales, and she brings them back to you guys and gives them to you guys.
Nice.
And she says, that will be a total of 2 gold. 2.5 gold. 2 gold and 4 silver.
I give her 3 gold.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I haven't had a tip in, God, who knows how long. 2 years? That's not that long.
Here's a tip.
For an elf.
Less talking, more service. Thank you again.
Oh.
She turns around and you feel a flick in the back of your head.
Damn mage hand.
And then when you turn around, it's the mage hand flipping you off.
Never did bring us our breadsticks.
Right,
Where
so
the fuck do you...
You don't get free breadsticks here.
how good is
You
this
have to pay
ale?
for those. It's not bad, but it's not like amazing. It's not the best thing you've tasted, but it's good. You know, for the price, it might be a little bit expensive, but it's good, solid ale. It doesn't taste crappy. It doesn't taste chalky. It doesn't taste like there's stuff mixed in it. It tastes like ale, like good.
How's the wine?
Ale. Same thing, same concept. It is very. It's. I would say it's a little bit of an average. If you had to rate it out of 10, it'd probably be like a 6.5, maybe a 7. It's good stuff, but it's not like amazing, and it's not like terrible at all. It's very smooth. It's very good to taste, and you can tell that it's made by elves for elves.
I'm glad that we were able to actually just pay for these conveniences at least. So, what do you guys think? This is a nice, more relaxing area where we would probably be able to keep our own peace to ourselves, but we wouldn't be able to interact or learn more as much if we stayed here.
Well, that depends. If we can find a room at the other establishment.
There's no rooms in the taverns. You have to go to an inn specifically. Yes, they are separate here. Just as a heads up, Vash would know that.
Yep. Can't drink and sleep in the same building here.
Unfortunate.
Well, that's rather inconvenient, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt to go through the other establishment and see what we can pick up. though I think we'll have many eyes upon us. So I would say be careful what you say.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Let's bottoms up and I guess check out the other place. See if there's a little
Fuck is
more. A little more information to be gleaned from the locale.
So, do you guys continue onward?
Indeed.
Yep,
So
we're
this
gonna
is 23, because that's what I see. Sorry.
We're gonna do some tavern hopping, I guess.
So, you guys start making your way there. If you guys follow this road, Sunset Road, you find an inn labeled the Golden Oak. It does have a symbol of a golden oak. Surprise. It just seems to be a simple inn. You guys see the docks that is known as the North Shore Dock. There is a lot of bustle and stuff going on there, but it's not quite as busy as they make it look on the map. It is... there is a few ships there, but they mostly seem to be landed. There seems to be one merchant ship versus what looks like a lot of more like warships or battle-ready ships. You see one ship that stands out. It looks like it's made entirely of steel.
How in the nine hells does that thing even stay afloat? Have I ever, with all my time on sea, have I ever even seen a ship like that?
How long has it been since you've been on land and been to sea? A while? A long time? More than 4 years?
Yeah, about 3 or 4 years.
No, I said 40.
Oh.
Because your stuff happened recently, right?
Yeah. Jack's only 67.
I forget the timelines. I have it written down, but I'm too lazy to go look. So, when was he a sailor? How long was he a sailor for, and when did that happen? Was that after?
He was a sailor from 18 to the age of 63.
Okay, so he would have probably heard stories of it traveling, but I would say that due to the nature of the travel and also because of the story thing, I'd say you've heard of it, in rumors and stories, but you've never seen it or heard anything concrete or seen anything concrete. This is the first time you've seen it with your own fucking eyes.
Right.
But you've heard of it before.
It's a ship made of steel?
Entirely of steel. Or metal, I guess, in general. You don't know if it's steel, but it's a metallic ship instead of a wooden ship.
Yeah. I have heard rumors of these, but never seen one afloat. It defies the laws of everything that should be at sea.
So we can see the ship, right? Does it seem to have a smokestack? Does it seem to have a sail or anything?
It does not seem to have anything. It just seems to be shaped like a ship right now. It seems to be missing a mast. It doesn't seem to have a smokestack. It doesn't seem to have anything that a normal ship of this proportion or size or anything would normally need to function as a ship. It is literally just looks like a giant piece of iron in the shape of a ship floating on the water.
So what is it? Is it like a fancy statue?
It's a restaurant fashioned to look like a ship.
Wow. I didn't know they had those.
I would say based on the time with everything, Vash wouldn't know about this one. Just because of time frames and things that he would have missed. Also, he's not a sea traveler, so this one probably would escape you, Vash. Overall. Yeah. You can make the joke, it was a fine, I'm just letting you know.
Out of all the ships I've seen, two of them that I saw on the coasts when we were over by Baldur's Gate, that's definitely odd sight to see.
I was ready to mute him if he was going to make a pun.
I was going to say it's probably going to be the hardest one for pirates to take. It's really hard to steal a ship like that.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I thought that joke was pretty ironclad.
Oh my god.
Gone.
Alright, so... are you guys continuing to the tavern you recommended?
Yes.
Sure.
So this is, as you guys travel along these roads, this is all three of these. So this one outside of the one building, this building also are different, and then this collection of buildings are all more common living areas. So you guys can go ahead and drag yourselves there, and It is time to set the scene.
The mood
That does something so thorough. Do I have cool music to put on for this?
There's music.
Nope, I almost played a Banshee song. Ow! I'm sorry, my ears. I exploded my eardrums. Really bad.
Yeah, so loud we can hear it.
I'm glad, because that fucking hurt. I can't, you can't lower it until you add it in, and I hate it. Okay. This one should be good enough. It's not going to be...
I was waiting for it to blow my ears, but...
No, it's not the same one. It's going to... This is not going to be on tone, so... Do you guys want to turn it up? I can turn it up.
Like a tiny bit.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Okay. So, as you guys walk in, you guys see a group of people clad in what looks like leather armor. It seems to be almost painted like a silver-ish color, and you can see them. You can see them kind of together in unison, singing a song, moving about, shaking, almost in a low, lullaby style. In moonless, dark, and hollow glen, we crept, we fed, we ran again. Through ash and bone, through blackened pine, but still they walk the silver line. And then a bunch of people, and as a chorus, hush, little beast, don't bare your fangs, don't howl, don't bite, don't test their ranks. For silver comes walking without a sound, and leaves no paw print in the ground. And then another verse starts from the smaller group of people. They wear no smiles, they sing no songs, just bells that toll for righted wrongs. With mirrored mass and lantern light, they break the curse and end the night. And then a chorus breaks out again. Hush, little ghoul, don't raise your head, don't call your kin, and don't leave your bed. For silver comes walking, blade in hand, and where they tread, none undead stand. And then it kind of begins to go into a lower, a whispered state. One for the wolf who howled too loud. One, and they switch people as each part of this happens. One for the knight in his bone-white shroud. One for the child with ember eyes. One for the crow who croaked her lies. And then in unison as the entire group sings it. Hush, little fiend, your hunt is through. The silver hunt has come for you. No moon, no crypt, no curse can hide. When silver walks, the dark has died. And they all begin to cheer and sing and kind of talk and just begin going on a rampant, joyous tirade and together. And then as the song ends and you guys kind of make your way in, kind of, a little confused and in an awkward silence follow, you guys see as the hum falters. No door slams. You don't hear the sound of a beating drum, whether on table or someone imitating an instrument. Just a slow and deliberate thud as you see a person with silver-bound boots pressing his feet into old wood. Each step like a nail in the coffin of whatever conversation had dared linger. You see him, clad in dull, weather-worn silver plate, etched with fading runes and slashes too precise to be accidents. You see a dark cloak of matted werewolf fur hanging from his shoulders, heavy, very real, and still reeking faintly of both ash and old blood. His longsword, a silvered edge catching the hearthlight in cruel flashes, rests at his hip, like it remembers everything that has ended. like you remember everything it's ended. A crossbow, seemingly silent but somehow not a sleeping weapon, rides his back. And the quiver at his hip, slim and neat, is packed with silver-tipped promises. His face is quiet, but not at all kind. A scar runs beneath his left eye. Another carves across his brow. And beneath them, a slight, controlled smile that doesn't reach his eyes. Eyes that flick across the room like a predator checking for movement in grass. He doesn't seem to be looking for a fight, but he is ready for one. The silence he brings isn't peaceful. It's pressurized. It's like everyone in the tavern is leaning in to hear every footstep, every wood crack beneath it. Each one is hollow and weighted. Not loud, but with finality. You feel it before you think it. This man has killed monsters that were legends in their own right. And if you were mistaken for one, you don't think you'd have time to explain. He does not speak. He doesn't need to. He moves with an intention, like a blade sheathed in patience. And as he passes every person in the tavern, you can see they each exhale as he passes. Give me 1 second. And I will share. Do I have a handout channel here? If no, I'm gonna make one.
No.
I made this recently for Elios, and I don't regret it, so...
You can put, like, probably adventure info. I don't know.
It's fine. This will be a new one.
There it is.
This is the symbol that he wears on his armor.
Saints fan.
Nolans. Do I recognize it?
You do not.
Okay.
But someone else in this party does.
I do.
Ooh.
I'll just pull my hood up a little bit and keep walking. Or drinking. Sorry, that's what we're doing.
He walks behind you guys, and you almost hear the silver-clad footsteps stop as it thuds against the wood. You almost shiver as you feel him standing behind you guys. It is nice to meet you all. You must be new here, and it would be best if a proper introduction was made. My name is Jardan. May you honor me with each of yours.
My name's Noche.
I am.
And
I am
Aidin.
Shoba. Oh, I am Nashoba.
Vashir.
Evendron.
He sniffs the air. Smells like dog and blood. And you see a smile stretch across his face as his hand rests on his longsword hilt. It was nice to meet you all. I wish you well here in Silverymoon. Many things have crept past here in the night before. I suggest you be careful. No one wants to meet their end. Not as they arrive. And before anything else leaves anybody's lips, he steps away from you guys. And as he passes people, you see him kind of breathe like almost a sigh of relief. Not as like fear, but almost as like an expectant, like respect, of quiet as he passes. And then he walks back towards a little room that has like a leather curtain that he pulls behind him and walks into. And then the tavern slowly begins to liven up again.
Well, that dude's got some vibes on him, doesn't he? Holy shit.
He's rather imposing.
Definitely has what some people might call aura.
He one of the guys next to you elbows you. You've never heard of the Silver Death?
Nope.
There's a lot of things I haven't heard of.
Yes, we're very new to the area.
No one knows his true name. He calls himself Jardin, but it's rumored that that's not it. Everyone calls him Silver Death. I think it's obvious why.
He plays a lot of silver and he's killed a lot of things.
Yeah, you didn't see it because it was sheathed, but his silvered longsword has etchings and inscriptions on it. The name of every legendary beast he's slain, and it is almost full.
There's many, many, many beasties in the world, my friend.
Is he a loner? Does he travel with anybody, or is it just him?
He is a part of a group of individuals, but he travels alone. They're known as the Brotherhood of the Silver Hunt. They're big into hunting creatures of the night, undead, werewolves, things of that nature. They focus on monstrous and undead things mostly.
Oh, well, then they do good work.
They hunt at moonlight. It is, the tales that you could tell of them are so interesting. This man is half drunk, but also very enamored by this conversation and talking about this guy. Seems to look up to them.
Is he an elf himself?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Tell us some
Are you talking about Jardin?
exploits.
No,
Sorry.
well, yes, but I meant the
Jeff.
guy we're talking to.
The guy you're talking to is an elf, yes. Jardin is a human.
Oh, human. Okay.
Probably middle-aged. Now, go ahead, sorry.
Why don't you regale us with some of the tales, then? I've never heard of them.
You seem to get really excited. Let's see. Let me tell you. You guys want to hear about Moondrinker's Fall? The Frozen Night, or the Night of the Nine Howls.
You have anything of recent history? Maybe something that's happened, say, this year?
The guy is yes, but the DM is a no. So he just pretty much is like, he's like, I have plenty of tales, but those are the three favorites. The one that really set into pace who
really
the Brotherhood is.
Yeah. Tell us your favorite one. That's perfectly fine. I'm excited to listen.
All right, we're going to talk about Moondrinker's Fall. Do you guys know who Moondrinker was?
I can't say I've heard the name.
Actually, roll a history check, Nash.
Oh.
No, not Nash. Nash.
No, yeah. That's why there's a double O. Like, oh.
Oh.
Wrong Nash.
Oh. I'm Ash from Palestine.
If your history is
That's
your
not
wisdom
an advantage. Sorry.
If your
6.
wisdom's higher, you can use your wisdom instead. I don't think it's going to make enough of a difference. It was only a 10, but I don't think...
Yeah, so 7.
Guidance.
No, you're in a public space. Wouldn't be a very good idea right now. Actually,
sorry.
you know what? You probably could use guidance in advance here because it's such a commonly a place with such common magic that people would understand what you're doing. But it was after the roll was made. So if you guys are in preparation for stuff, you could absolutely do public magic here to a degree. People are educated here, as a heads up. Vash would remember this. People know about magic, so you have to be careful about what you cast. But you could cast, like, guidance, like healing magic, more common magic. People aren't going to get scared here. They really, especially cantrips. People know cantrips. You don't know, none of you recognize Moondrinker and able to replace his tail. But Moondrinker was a massive werewolf. He was the size of 3 men. He was big, red-furred, constantly covered in blood. He hunted anything and everything that was living and could bleed. And it said that it was the Brotherhood's most fabled campaign, and it took place beneath a blood moon, the most favored time in which Moondrinker fell. It took place in a place known as the Vale of Broken Pines. His howls could crack stone, and he had gathered a pack of cursed beasts that devoured entire villages in a single night, in matter of an hour, maybe two, depending if it was a bigger village or not. The Brotherhood didn't wait for the sun to rise to hunt them. Clad in their burnished silver plate and mail draped with wolf's bane, they marched into the cursed vale beneath the full blood moon. For 3 nights and 3 days howls echoed, and the hunters never faltered. And at dawn on the 4th day, the Brotherhood emerged from that vale. Moondrinker's severed head was hung from a silver standard, his blood still streaming upon it. And they say the pines in that area from that battlefield have never grown back.
Sounds incredible.
That is one of my favorite things about the Brotherhood. They hunt at night when they are the strongest. When the enemies are the strongest. They hunt vampires, ghosts, banshees, skeletons, werewolves, everything. They hunt at night when it's in their very nature to. They shouldn't. It makes people and things fearful of how strong they are. Because who in their right mind hunts a beast in its own lair when it's at the most advantageous?
So this Moondrinker, right? What was he like as a person? Like, can't always have been a werewolf.
I think, unfortunately, the Moondrinker part precedes the rest of it. He was not known for his human persona. If his human persona was even known. Nobody knows the tale of Moondrinker before he was Moondrinker. Just that he was a savage and mean werewolf. Like most of them are, am I right? And then he nudges whoever's closest to him.
Of course.
Yeah, it's Nash, because fuck him. That's why.
Slowly take a sip of my milk. Yeah.
Disgusting mongrels they are. Have you ever heard of anyone escaping that grasp?
There's been a couple of people and creatures. It depends on who was hunting them, though. There's different ranks. Some of their higher ranks, no one has escaped them, their hands. That's why people like Jardan has scars, because he hunts them until they're dead. Most of the higher ranks do, but to the people of the lower ranks, the ones that hunt in packs, it has happened now and again, but they typically find the trail and continue to hunt them until they're dead. It's a rare tale that when it happens, but it does.
Do you happen to know why Jardan is here, or is even more of the Brotherhood here as well?
Well, there's not a whole lot of the Brotherhood that travel here. Just Jardan and a couple of people that keep things tidied for him, so to say. A scouting party for him, I would call them. But this is where he resides. This is his home.
All right.
Do you know what Jardan intends to hunt next?
No, most people don't. They typically don't see what he's hunting until he carries its head back.
Do they have a base of operations? Where do they work out of? Do they gather and stay in a specific area? What's up?
I don't think anybody knows where they operate out of. We see them walking around constantly, but a base of operations is not well known amongst the people.
Okay. It's an interesting group you describe here. Let me ask you this.
Any other notable... Sorry, go ahead.
No, please, go ahead. I was going to change subjects. So
I was going to say, are there any other notable members?
I mean, there's many, but we in here, Silvermoon, don't care about any but Jardan.
So prior to arriving here, as you might have noticed,
right.
we are not exactly local. We were led to believe that there was some trouble here. Have you guys been experiencing anything like that? Kidnappings, missing persons?
You'll have to go to the High Palace and the Star Courts for some of the higher stuff like that, but there's a couple of common problems you could probably find yourself dealing with. There's been some interesting items disappearing from the markets. I don't know much about it. You could probably talk to some of the merchants there. There is a group of shifters that live in the hills in the northeast. You want to talk about mongrels, and he elbows Nash again. Those people are, ugh, they smell bad. They get a bunch of flack from the people here. Well deserved, to be fair.
It happens to the best of us.
And then there's, he starts looking at notes, because the DM is looking at notes.
What did he say about the Northeast?
Shifters.
There's shifters in the Northeast, and they're doing something, I guess.
Of the city,
probably.
or like Northeast of the city, or Northeast in the city?
Northeast, in the hills of the city, so like here.
Ah.
Ooh.
And then he says, there's a new place that opened up recently here. It's like a shop where this guy says it's engineering and scrolls and such. I don't know, it's a weird place. Very gizmo intensive, which is interesting considering this place is very magic reliant. He seems to be mixing heavy components of magical nature into these weird mechanical showpieces, and they're kind of weird.
I like that. Where's that at?
I am looking. It's a lot to read, and I forget where everything is. The fuck? I took some weird-ass notes here.
Does that say penis?
Where? The fuck?
Someone put penis right down at the very bottom on that little scroll note.
Who would
You are
do
penis.
such a thing?
I wonder.
I don't remember what was there originally. I deleted it because it didn't make sense or something. Because like Silverymoon was up here. I don't know why that was there.
It was
I keep
penis.
seeing just feet now. Or is that actually there?
No, that's actually there. You fucking brain rotted motherfucker. It's a measurement, you dingleberry.
I'm seeing things that are not there.
So hold on, I'm looking for it again. This motherfucker. I thought it meant like feet in a weird way. Man saw penis and immediately thought of feet next.
Hi, man. I don't know this group of people.
Where the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. It is... Okay, I found the number. I gotta find the place. It is up here. He points and says it's in the north city. He says the place is known as the Copper Spark.
I saw a few temples looking around as we came into the city. Who's the predominant gods that is followed here?
Oh, a lot. Hold on. I gotta... Okay. There's one to Ogma here. There's Malil. Saluna. Helm. I'm looking for more, because there's like... I think there's 7 here total. Oh, fuck, I just saw it. Okay. Fuck, where'd it go? I lost it again. I'm a stroke victim. Mistra. Timora. Okay, here we go. I found my actual list. So Lathander, Malil, Ogma, Helm, Saluna, Mistra, Timora. Those are the 7.
All right, thank you.
Is there anybody gambling in this establishment?
Roll a D100. Let's see. You want a low number here.
That's not low.
Nope, there's nobody gambling.
Bummer.
There's signs pasted on the walls, no gambling accepted here.
I would say in this establishment you might find it, maybe. It's not common anywhere here, but it could happen, probably.
I know what I'm doing when I retire. Gambling hall in Silverymoon.
You gotta get that approved.
It'll be underground, because I'll also be running the Zent.
It's a lot easier than I thought it'd be.
But that's all he has for, like, common stuff. Everything else, he says, is, like, higher or more important. You probably have to go talk to the individuals at the High Palace and the Star Courts.
What was the thing he mentioned before the shifters in the Northeast?
I don't know if I remember. I think that was, oh, the markets? So you talk about that? Items going missing in the markets? I don't know if that was it.
Okay, yeah, that was it.
I'm taking notes for myself, too.
Yeah, items going missing in the market, shifters in the Northeast, and engineering place, the Copper Spark.
Then I go to my notes here. Okay. Yep, that's what you got.
You've been very helpful to us newcomers. Thank you. Can I buy you a drink or anything?
He says huzzah unless you buy him a drink.
Wonderful. I'll buy him a drink.
Is he drunk?
He's getting there. He's pretty fucking close, yeah.
Is his coin purse visible?
Yeah, but there's a lot of people in here. It's a busy one. This one's a lot busier than a lot busier than the last one.
Oh, yeah,
like
the last one was
you guys, yeah, you guys struggled to find a seat here.
We waited until somebody started standing up and singing and stole their spots.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, we sounds like we have a few places to check out tomorrow. And you say we go over to the Golden Oak Inn and get ourselves a room for the night.
Sounds good to me.
What color was the fur of the wolf that
Black.
it was Jander? It was black, okay.
Yes, it was. I thought about making him have a silver one just to be a fucking dickhead, but it wouldn't make sense.
Still, I would understand either way.
Nah, just character, it wouldn't make sense, so. I think it'd be interesting because it'd be like, you know, I feel like it would hit you and Jack a little bit harder, but yeah, I decided against it. I was
Alright.
I'm just gonna. Black Werewolf is just. You still should be scared of them, but.
Oh, he didn't give off the vibes of friendliness.
No, he didn't.
So we make our way over to Golden Oak Inn, if everyone's in agreement.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Agreed.
Alright, you go to the Golden Oak. There's nothing special about this place. I don't even have an NPC for the name here. The stay is, it is a gold, 2 gold per room per person. Each room can hold at least 2 people. You could pay for a luxury room for 3 gold, and that could hold 4 people.
I'll put down 2 gold and take my own room.
Do the rest of you guys want to bunk together? Or?
I'd be amicable to that.
Let's lap it up in luxury on night 1. I'll drop 3 gold for the fancy room. Is that what you said? 3?
3. It is 3 gold for a luxury room. It is, and it's just like almost like a penthouse in comparison to everything else. Just as bigger, pretty much. Has more beds. It comes with a cooling box and a heating box and a couch.
Nice.
And a bathroom with shower and tub in it.
All right, 3 gold spent. Dibs on the shower.
There you go.
First.
The shower head is shaped like a tree, and one of the little like pieces that comes off of it is in the shape of like a branch, and that is the hose that fires water.
Dope. Is it gold plated?
Yes. Oh well. Yes, but no, Vash.
I mean, I'm not going to steal it yet.
Okay. So yes, but no. It looks gold, but you can tell that it's not actually.
It's well
gold.
fastened
it is
to
just,
the wall.
It is incredibly well fastened. Yes, it's like fake gold. It's just like painted or aesthetically gold, but it is not like an actual gold of any kind.
Spray paint gold. God damn it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right.
Magic gold. Fake.
Brass.
No, it looks more like actual gold.
All right.
While we're getting established and Vash is having a shower, I'd like to go knock on Jack's door.
My mom's car.
Okay.
Hey, so I'm out of the shower now. We should we should talk to the other two when we have a minute. So these silver guys, they're pretty scary, but also if we were somehow able to work out an alliance with them, they could be extremely helpful in helping Nash take care of his little problem with that clan.
I was quite thinking the same thing if we can get this Jarden, the Silver Death, to take down Otokte.
Yeah. But we have to either conceal the fact of what they are, which based on our interaction, I have a feeling the cat's already out of the bag. I don't know how they know, but he seemed like he knew.
Seems like he has a bit of a good nose on him.
Yeah.
I was quite thinking he might be a werewolf himself.
Oh, plot twist.
That is a possibility.
But
I mean, you see Nash and use his nose sometimes. I wouldn't be out of the realm for him to do the same thing.
It's true. But I was just thinking if we could either conceal that fact, which that might be not a possibility at this point, or somehow, I don't know, win them over, earn their trust, convince them that they're not the bad kind, or whatever. Yeah, that could be extremely helpful.
Agree. I don't think that we'll be able to hide Nash's werewolfness from him, but there is probably an avenue where we could convince him that Nash is a good guy.
Yeah. I mean, you talk to him for 2 minutes, and it's pretty obvious that he's just a little sweetie. So I don't know if it'll be that hard. But then again, they may not be completely merciless and unforgiving of the fact and just do what they do regardless. So we'll have to tread carefully with that one, and also obviously get permission from the other two to even seek that avenue of planning. But just something that crossed my mind. Apparently, I wasn't the only one.
I was like, wow, he might be a dick. But, no, go ahead.
No, I was changing the subject again, so please continue.
Oh, I was going to say he might seem like a dick, but he might be useful.
Yeah, no, there's plenty of tools like that in this world. You need to take advantage of the opportunities when they present themselves. So, and hell, maybe he's just maybe that's just his forward-facing appearance. Maybe he is really a softie that loves like kitty cats or something. I don't fucking know. People are weird. But also, that shower is the shit. If you guys need one, which, trust me, I think we all do, get yourself in on that, because it was a great experience.
But
I'm
whenever
thinking about like,
you take a shower, how do you need to like wash your wings, or can you
I
even
was
like
just
reach back
thinking
there?
that, like, how does that work? Like,
Okay, yeah, it was
like, is it big enough? Like,
I imagine
like,
like personally, like I could like kind of reach like my back. I'm not as flexible as some people, but like that would be hard.
I wonder how birds drive themselves. I need to look this up.
Like running water over his wings would probably be more than enough. I don't see them getting super dirty. I don't know.
Yeah, is like your underwing like an armpit? Like, does that just like naturally stink worse than everything else?
I don't know. That's an interesting question. I like to.
Maybe a little bit. I feel like he could be able to reach his underwing though.
I could reach that.
Especially if like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like the tips and definitely like
creature.
the inside, but the exterior portion over like the back area would just be like impossible, I think, to one man it unless you had like a loofah on a stick, and then maybe
The cleaning stick.
the poop knife.
God, during the
Baldur's Gate 3.
break, my roommate's like, "I need to show you something cursed," and it was that exact lady. It's so gross. She has tongs too. It's fucking terrible.
This city is so much bigger than I thought it was going to be. I didn't know we were.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be like a small town with like a bumfuck bunch of elves. I was expecting a whole ass city.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna
scale,
be able to.
But like fancy, like high elf.
Yeah.
Fucking gilded towers and shit, but like.
I was thinking a bunch of elves that are like a bunch of Higgs for some reason, but I wasn't expecting this.
Navigating this place is gonna be more rough than I think any of the other places.
There's just so much to it too. I feel like you could spend a lot of time here.
I think obviously our next stop or first stop in the morning is probably the Star Courts in the High Palace.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that it's on this side of the river. It seems like the other side is more rich. There's all the education schools are on the other side.
Oh yeah.
It just looks fancier. What's the green?
I wondered that too because there is no green on the.
I was like, yeah, wait, hold on. What's the green?
There probably was, and he deleted it because there's a couple of buildings with the green diamonds, and I'm like, what? That doesn't line up.
Probably something like specifically that didn't really want or something. Okay, what the fuck? Place in the middle of the fucking river.
People who like to
like
inconvenience other people.
Yeah. Also, I like how the measuring stick is not labeled. Just says feet.
Yeah, it's like feet.
Like, okay.
That's why I was losing it.
Minoko be like. I got my saxophone back from the repair shop.
Oh yeah? Is it all nice and clean now?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, play it without risking my health.
Play some smooth jazz for the ladies. Or men, I don't know.
Yeah. I actually didn't do jazz. I should have taken jazz in high school. But you had to, first off, I lived like damn near like 20 minutes away, and the class was technically like 0 period.
Oh, so you had to get there like early or something?
Yeah, like school starts at 8:15, but the class was like before then. And I was like,
8:15. I had to get to school like 7:20. I got out early, like 2:12, so it wasn't, or 2:20, so it wasn't too bad, I guess.
it was like
I was always
8:15
damn
to
tired.
3:15. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like 7:20 to like 2:20.
But yeah, but you had to you also had to what is it called? God damn it. Are you fucking like play and get like judged? What the audition? I was thinking audience. My brain kept thinking audience, and I'm like, it's not audience. God damn it, audition. Even though I was probably one of the better saxophones in like or players in like my grade, I did not believe in myself. So
Yeah, which year were you?
you didn't really like have that, to be honest.
Oh, you didn't have that? No, okay.
Cause so like freshman year, obviously it was freshman year, and then sophomore year, I think I was the one that some of my classmates started voting me to get the like whenever we did have them the like first saxophone pieces, like the ones that are harder.
Hmm.
One versus like two or whatever. Because yeah. When I think we needed more. But then like junior year was like it was weird because my junior year was cut short because of COVID, and then also the first half of my junior year, our band instructor was out on maternity leave. So like yeah.
Both the people arrive.
In the room?
Yeah, in the main room.
Is Vosh still in the shower? It's been almost 30 minutes.
No, I'm over here. I'm looking in the cold box. See if anybody left anything. Spoiler alert, they did not.
Damn. Well,
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, sure.
maybe we'll get lucky and cut some fresh game if we ever have to go out into the woods or anything.
No, I wanted to discuss something with the both of you. Since I guess it was more imprudent that we give you input. We were hoping to, maybe, if possible, somehow gain this Jarden Silver Deft on our sides, in order to help us against our adversaries.
Funny you should mention that. Because we were just discussing the same person.
Yeah. I think if we speak to that man again, he might try to immediately kill us.
Well,
I think that is more of a
agree.
you than. But
yes, it is the two of us. The both of us. On the spot. And you would likely be killed for associating with us. They don't discriminate. They're not good people.
do you have a history or knowledge of the so-called Brotherhood of the Silver Hunt?
They hunted me for over a decade.
Oh. Well.
Obviously not very well.
How I met Jalen. I was on the run from them. I was heavily injured. I was bleeding out. I needed to feed. I needed to eat. Found a man on the road. And instead of fear, showed me pity. And the rest is history. But yes.
And do they know that your name is Evandrin?
I don't know. I doubt it. I didn't start using that name again until I met all of you. As far as I know, no one knows my name. I don't even know if Azrael does.
So then do we just keep referring to you as just Jack?
Maybe we go by Evandrin while I'm here. Or while we're here. My fighting style hasn't changed, and I've worn a mask since I was 13. There are multiple people in that order who know exactly who I am.
Was that anywhere near here in the world?
It was all up and down the coast, mate.
Okay.
I sailed for many years. I stopped in and out of many places.
No, I mean, the river obviously runs outward, but we're pretty far inland, aren't we?
We are.
Okay.
I suppose we can also try to get them to kill a vampire.
Possible. If we could put them on Asriel's trail. Although Asriel did say if he dies, I die, so maybe we don't do that one.
Until we find a way to separate the two of you.
Correct.
But, I mean, if there was a way to feed them information regarding Octocte, or...
Well, they seem to have a black werewolf, so they might be on the trail of them, but they did say they had scouts, but whether or not those scouts return, we don't know.
Yeah. I know when we ran into Octocte and the poor lads who gave their lives for us when we met them, they said that there was some shifters in this area, and we just learned about the shifter camp outside of the town. It's a chance that it might be some Wolves of Saluna shifters. It may just be some vagabonds just trying to get a place to live. And there's still also a chance it might be some Wolves of Malars as well. So that's, I don't know what's best to do with knowledge of the people outside of town.
I can can also 100% guarantee that man is already onto me and Nash.
No,
He mentioned a smell of
kind of picked
blood
up
and
on
mold.
that. Yeah.
So even attempting to feed him false information would be extraordinarily suspicious, would it not?
Oh, false information.
Why did he...
Who's feeding false information?
Feeding them information regardless, removing them from our direct purview.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems like a divine opportunity if our goals should align. I don't know.
I think if the perfect opportunity arises, yes, but we don't push the button until it's certain.
Yeah, that's fair. Because I've never had an experience with this brotherhood, so I don't know how they deal with others regarding, mercy or...
They don't... It's not in their vocabulary.
I was worried about as much.
Anybody have noticed a strange uptick in weird monstrosities?
Such as?
Think about it. Well, there was that one lady, the drow from Golden Fields. She had driders. Those are monstrosities. There's the vampire that's after Jack. There's all these werewolves. And they're all considered monstrosities, are they not?
Yes, but to be fair, my vampire was around for a very long time and was weak for decades.
You think that...
Maybe it's just coincidence, but...
No, there are no such things as coincidences.
I know directly that Octocte did work with the Black Earth. Whether he's still working with them or they severed ties, can't say, but there's connections. I think while we're here, while we're investigating and trying to figure stuff out, there will come a time where we probably have to, if we come across any representatives of them. Do you all think that it would be better if Jack and I weren't there, or would it be better if we were there and just didn't say anything?
You're talking people from the Brotherhood?
Yes. If we have to
If we're
interact
not there, that also adds suspicion.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think the best course of action then is to probably keep a wide berth from them. Avoid them. We have a tendency to go to these places and make a name for ourselves, for better or for worse. If we can do that here for the better, earn a bit of a reputation, some trust maybe, it may change their view on things. But that's, again, a gamble. And I think that only time will tell how that outcome will play out. I think for now, you two should, if we happen to run into them, I would say it's probably in our best interest as a party and individually for you guys to lay low and probably not speak up too much. Make yourselves inconspicuous, if you will.
I think we just act as we always have. Changing any
Natural.
patterns at all, not talking. They're gonna ask why aren't we doing that? Just be ourselves, but maybe this time around we try to do for the better instead of for the worse. And pray it's enough.
Don't we always?
Well,
No, we don't.
yeah.
We
We try.
We try.
certainly we try, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to save people. There's people being enslaved, but we understand things, and that's our top priority. If people are being hurt by people of the air cultists, then we need to save them. If we could save people, if we could build a connection with the people who live there and have them understand that there's good people out in the world trying to stop these wrongs, then that's all that we need to do.
Exactly. We do what we came here to do. It was more of a warning of, yes, I know who they are, and I think we should avoid them like they are a plague. But we should
Do you think
still
Jordan's a werewolf?
No.
No.
Would be murdered by his own order in a heartbeat. They have that little discrimination. To them, a monster is a monster.
Well, I agree. Keep keep up appearances, but if it can be avoided, we should avoid these Brotherhood types to the best of our ability. I say we get some rest, and in the morning we can check out the markets. We can visit Temple Lane, the High Palace, the Star Courts, try to get some information about what's been happening around here. See if we can eke out any information regarding cultists, what have you. Maybe find a job or something to fetch us some coin and get to work for these people.
Yes, we act as we would, just maybe be a little bit more careful with our actions this time around. Discuss them as a group before we just, shoot a guy out of the sky.
Yep. I heard that. Loud and clear.
Start a fight in front of the capital.
Well, look, we are judging Vash right now.
Right.
We learn from our mistakes.
Exactly. Where do we want to start tomorrow? The Star Courts? Does that sound good?
I'm extraordinarily interested in that copper works, or whatever the hell he called it.
Yeah,
Copper spark.
that does sound intriguing. Also, what the guy said something about things disappearing from the markets. That might be worth investigating. And if we find the time, he said there was Timora worshippers here. I'm wondering if maybe there is a temple in her dedication in her name in Temple Lane. If so, I would like to just visit. It's been a while. Other than that, yeah.
I'd like to join you to go see the Temple of Saluna, if that's all right.
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan. And then, of course, the High Palace and the Star Courts are right nearby. We can see if we can get any information about some of the, how did he put it, higher level, higher class problems that they may be dealing with in the city. If there's a hand we can lend there, maybe there's a big fat payday for us in it. And obviously, helping people and all that jazz.
Right. Thank you, everyone, for understanding our situation. I know it's complicating things, but I just want to keep all of you safe.
I mean, it's not like we can help it. The guy can murder us whenever he wants.
Is there a window in our room that overlooks, like, the street?
He's not here. He's in the bathroom.
He's pissing.
Oh, shit.
No hands.
I look out the window, and there's Jardin standing outside, looking back at me in the rain. Just staring.
Lightning crashes in the background.
There's no clouds. It's just lightning.
There's a guy flying above him shooting off lightning bolts.
Got a Brotherhood wizard in his back, just pew pew and lightning bolts out.
Are you sure?
Like one more, Jardin. Can we just leave?
You sure
Like
you
that
want me
one
to hit you with this?
I want to feel something.
Yeah, no, it will be really cool and intimidating. Just shoot me with lightning bolts and I'll run away.
Dude, I was really imagining with like eyeliners and everything.
My first thought, like, it was a great description, but my first thought was, and that's how I introduced my level 1 character.
Yeah.
Yeah, name's Jimmy Bigcock.
I'm being super real, Johnny's been taunting me with this the whole campaign so far. It's pretty likely we're gonna have to fight them at some point.
Wow, why do you get 2 big bads? Come on.
I didn't even. To be fair, I didn't know Jardin existed. I was hunted by like lower members, because I was sub level 3.
What if Jardin is just your vampire guy in disguise?
Could be.
What if it's just one big ruse and he's just fucking with you?
Oh, and the sword's nervous.
Oh, that's not good.
What?
The sword's nervous. Because I'm a hexblade, my patron is like literally in my sword, so I get feelings from it. Like it's kind of got sentience, it just doesn't talk. It gets mad at me every now and again when I do something real dumb.
The sword. Oh yeah, obviously, no, my big fucking.
Yeah, and he told me, Joe, that if you hadn't stopped Jack that one time he was going to stab himself, that the patron was going to take my powers.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That was super lucky chance then. Fuck.
For trying to kill myself, yeah, he would have took my powers until I earned them back.
Oh, sorry I ruined that arc for you then.
Yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. It only been the second time I had a character completely lose the powers over a dumb decision.
I mean, to be fair, if you try to do it, and then you lost your magical powers, the sword becomes heavy, and then it just drops to the ground, wouldn't it?
Yes, but I mean, the contract would still be alive. So, like, he could just appear at any point. And Jack's not weak. He's got a decent strength score. I kept, like, most of his Blood Hunter stats. I switched out his charisma for something else, but I kept his Blood Hunter stats. He's decently strong.
Right.
That's why I'm switching to dual wielding when appropriate, or using a shield when appropriate, but because I can actually do that even though I can only have one packed weapon. So yeah, the sword's nervous, and that's never happened before, so that's neat. Still don't know who it is. Still doesn't talk. I gave up caring. So it'll reveal itself when it wants to.
You gotta caress it. Make love to it.
It's on that note, it's getting late for me, so I might have to call it here.
Yeah, have a good night.
Yep.
Good night.
Yep, good night.
I feel that. I'm also
Oh
going
yeah,
to
we're
go.
playing Friday. I just forgot that.
So you gents have a good
I
rest
work
of your night.
early, but I don't care.
I won't see you, obviously, next week because of the holidays, but hopefully the week after.
Oh yeah.
We'll see you the New Year's, maybe.
All right. Good night, y'all.
New Year's.
See ya.
Have a good night.